a story of you. A star is a city, obsessed with the moment that always moves. And you say, hell now, what a pity, the reflection of all that you lose. Like the blood, like the blues, I'm falling away. I'm learning her way each and every time in love. Well, what would it take? The film was a race on the day that we met. The film was a hit. I still had a taste of blood left on my lips. Pretty soon it might rush through my head in the room. Start spinning overhead, and I know things are gonna crash, burn into outer space, turn back into the basement, back into the day. We daydream on the telephone. I'm falling away, learning her way each and every time in love. We wanted to take the film was a race on the day that we met. I can't keep going in and out of love with you. You say you're my mind. Oh, hey. I can't let go, I won't let go. I gotta let go, I won't let go. I gotta get you off my mind. Hey! And I keep on falling and falling and falling and falling and falling and falling and falling away. I learned my lesson, yeah, on the day that we met.
What? Cool kids. No, I don't care about the cool kids. They're on the cover of a magazine and they're looking at me like I'm addicted. And I don't really want to quit. Hey baby, I can never try to be something different than me. Did you ever really need someone to sell you? You are gonna be trending on the scene, looking out for a brand new one to follow. But the kids keep kicking you down, and you're tired of being pushed around, and you're talking about the cool kids. No, I don't care about the cool kids. They're on the cover of a magazine, and they're looking at me like I'm addicted. And I don't really want to quit. Hey baby, I can never try to be something different than me. Did you ever really need someone to see you? Wanna see you turn around when they hear your name? Maybe there's a brand new chance tomorrow, but you're wearing out another disguise. I can see you when they open your eyes, and they're talking about the cool kids. No, I don't care about the cool kids. They're on the cover of a magazine, and they're looking at me like I'm addicted. And I don't really want to quit. Hey baby, I can never try to be something different than me. Did you ever really need someone to love you? But you've been burned so many times before. Tell me, are you gonna linger in your sorrow? Turn around and open the door. Yeah, stepping out to settle the score. And you're talking about the cool kids. No, I don't care about the cool kids. They're on the cover of a magazine, and they're looking at me like I'm addicted. And I don't really wanna quit. Hey baby, I can never try to be something different than me. I never try to be something different than me. Never try to be something different than me.
Standing on the corner, she waits at the bar. She's gonna run away in the back of his car. It's only been a moment since California. It's only been a moment, but it's too far. She's running up the road, she's getting high. She says she's got some problems with my style. She hasn't thought of home since Arizona. She hasn't thought of home, and I know why. She wants to do drugs. She wants to do drugs, yeah. She wants to do drugs. All she wants to do is drugs now. She's on the other coast, she's still getting high. She says she's got some problems with my style. She hasn't thought of home since Arizona. She hasn't thought of home, and I know why. And I know that I can't bring her back anytime I lie. But I know it's alright, 'cause she is always on my mind. She wants to do drugs. She wants to do drugs, yeah. She wants to do drugs. All she wants to do is drugs now. She wants to do drugs. She wants to do drugs, yeah. Oh, she wants to do drugs. All she wants to do is drugs now.
I searched with all my heart how to cheer up this body, but the wine and the liquor never enough. I did great works, I built houses and I planted for myself. Disregard my wealth, 'cause it never was enough. No, I had great possessions, more than any who had been before me, but it's all vanity, but it's all vanity. I kept my heart full of pleasure, for my heart found joy in my toil, but it's all a striving after win. I did great works, I built houses and I planted for myself. Disregard my wealth, 'cause it never was enough. I had great possessions, more than any who had been before me, but it's all vanity, but it's all vanity, but it's all vanity, but it's all vanity. But it's all vanity. Thank you.
We can go on a 10-mile hike, maybe get there on a mountain bike. I hear that's the kind of day friends like. We can go out and get a beer, and by that I mean just one beer, 'cause we're sleeping in our own beds tonight. I wanna fuck you in the friend zone. We can play Mario Kart and Lambo. Just because we laugh at each other's jokes doesn't mean I don't want your hair under my throat. I wanna fuck you in the friend zone. Pick you up at your girlfriend's house, 'cause I don't like calling her your spouse, but I tell myself it's alright. We roll up to the trivia night, but there's a question that you never get right. It's, are you taking me home tonight? I wanna fuck you in the friend zone. We can get Taco Bell and Lambo. Just because I crash at your parents' place doesn't mean I don't wanna see any other things. I wanna fuck you in the friend zone. I wanna fuck you in the friend zone. I wanna fuck you with 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 the friend zone.
Babaloo got a gun and you said it. The guy who gave me dinner. Woo woo woo. Got a gun and her name was dinner. The guy who gave me dinner. And was it wild? She goes Bama Lama Loo. Woo! Bama Lama, Bama Loo. Bama Lama, Bama Loo. Woo woo woo. Bama Lama, Bama Loo. Bama Lama, Bama Loo. Well, niggas out. Now, Bama Lama. I saw people kiss. The girl like this. Woo woo woo. I saw people kiss. The girl like this. Oh woo woo. Yeah. Babaloo, 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 babaloo. Woo woo. Babaloo, 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 babaloo. No niggas out. Babaloo. I saw people kiss. There's a girl like this. I saw people kiss. There's a girl like this. Go woo, woo, yeah. Babaloo, 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 woo, babaloo, 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 babaloo. Oh, take a towel, got the babaloo, babaloo.
All right, woo! And that's the story of the Bama Lama and the Lou.
Lo siento.
When I get lonely, I smoke a little grass, drink to forget the past. When I get lonely, when I get lonely, I kick off my worried shoes and dance lazy circles round the room all by my lonesome. When I get lonely, I sit and write it down, sing it till I like the sound.
He might not be the smoothest, but I think he's the coolest. And I gotta get those big hands back on me. Wanna be as close as two people can be. What a thing. this thing I got for you. What a thing to know that you're feeling it too. Ooh. Yeah. Talk to me about what you're gonna do when we vacation, just us two. I'll bring my chessboard and you bring the beer. Hell, why don't we just do it right here? What a thing, this thing I got for you. What a thing to know that you're feeling it too. Ooh. Yeah. Well, honeysuckle, coconut creamy, you're my favorite dirty dream. Sexy ladies know what I mean. So much fun to make them scream. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was fun. Thanks.
Llevaron mi baby. 51-50. Llevaron mi baby. Estaba loca. Todos somos.
Guitars, guitars, guitars. Nothing gets rid of those pandemic blues like a new vintage guitar. Come on down to Real Guitars and get yourself a real guitar. 15 Lafayette Street off Mission in San Francisco. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to
5-ish.
RealGuitars.com. On Instagram at Real Guitars.
Do you like vintage clothing? We like vintage clothing. You should buy vintage clothing and stuff here at Heads or Tails. Not sure what to get your friends for their birthdays? Get them some sweet-ass accessories. They have zines for you avid readers and the Bay Area's hottest music. Check out this rack of vintage clothing. Buy it! Buy it all! Buy it here at Heads or Tails Collective in Oakland.
my favorite chicken place. Every time you go, you see a familiar face. When I go, I get my fix. They got fried chicken and drumsticks.
Good evening, my fellow humans, and welcome to the complex here in beautiful downtown San Francisco. I am your pal, Steve Ward Moore, and this is What's Poppin'. We are your source for Bay Area arts and entertainment. Hey, look, is that a good catchphrase, everybody? I'm trying to find a better catchphrase for the show, and we want to hear from you because we are live right now on Twitch, on YouTube. I think we're on Instagram Live. Let me know what a better catchphrase for What's Poppin' is, and maybe I'll start using it. Look, everybody, I'm so excited tonight. We have an exceptional show for you from the legendary, the historic, and the living 9244 Gilman Street in Berkeley. AngelTortured and Strychnine are with us tonight. Cannot wait to meet them and talk to them. Big fans of what they do. Also, we have a brilliant comedian with us tonight. Dayton D is in the complex tonight, and we have a very special guest beaming in by satellite from somewhere in the universe. That's right, my friends. Chaki is going to join us tonight, and I cannot wait to talk to Chaki. It's been too long. Look, your pal, Steve Ward Moore, always likes to celebrate things, especially when times are dark. We still need to make time to have fun, and we have a lot to celebrate tonight because it is Hospitality Workers Appreciation Day. And we love our hospitality workers, everybody in restaurants and hotels and theme parks and cruise ships and the travel industry. We are going to be celebrating hospitality workers all night long. It is also Pinocchio Day. And you know, Pinocchio is a famous liar. So we are going to be learning about maybe some liars later. Speaking of lying, you know, sometimes we lie to ourselves. And today is International Rationalization Day. Now, if you're a fan of the show, you have already met my friend, Inner Steve. You know, Inner Steve is like my deepest desires and secrets. But Inner Steve also pops up, like right now when I'm trying to rationalize things. Inner Steve comes around when I'm rationalizing. Like, for example, let's say that I enter a rap battle, as I do from time to time, and I get smoked, I get brutalized, and it's clear that I lost. Well, you know what? Inner Steve pops up and he says, "Nah, dog, you're the champ." Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So he keeps me pumped up. So tonight, it's going to be special because every time I am rationalizing something that I said or did on tonight's show, Little Steve is gonna pop up. Okay, Little Steve, thanks for being here. We'll see you a little bit later. Look, today is also Tootsie Roll Day, and you'll never believe it, but our sponsor today is Tootsie Roll. That's right, folks. Can you even believe that we got Tootsie Roll as a sponsor on Tootsie Roll Day? Now, I haven't eaten one of these things in years, a very long time, but I was eating some earlier this evening, and I've got to say, what's that, George? Before I say anything, there's something on my desk. Oh, sorry, folks. I guess George is telling me that I got to read something here because of our sponsor, Tootsie Roll. Let's see. What does this say? Contractual obligations. Oh, interesting. All right. So what is this? Tootsie Roll. I must not mention that a Tootsie Roll dislodged 3 of my fillings earlier this evening. Oh, okay. I think I can do that. Let's see, what else is on here? I must not mention that Tootsie is an old-fashioned term for sex worker, as Tootsie Roll is distancing itself from its past misogyny. Oh, misogyny, that doesn't sound good. All right, what else is on here? I must not mention that Tootsie Rolls look like little poops. Well, okay, I think I can do that. But anyways, we got Tootsie Rolls for all of our guests tonight. And hey, why not go buy yourself a Tootsie Roll? Sweet, everybody. Hey, one of the best parts about What's Poppin' is I get to meet a brand new house band every episode. And I get exposed to a bunch of new music, and sometimes I get a band on that I've been following for a while, and I get to have them perform for me and for you live right here at the Complex, and tonight is no exception. There's not much else for me to say except for to welcome to What's Poppin' live at the Complex. Everyone at home, this is Violet Thrones. Yes. Oh my. Wow. Absolutely haunting, beautiful, amazing. Everybody, this is Violet Thrones, and I love that. Thank you so much. In fact, you know, the chat is loving it as well, too. PB Jones 9972, you rock, my friend. New Jersey Wildcat is loving it. Pale Blue Dot _ IRL says best vampire hauntress. Maria Chaos is out there, and of course, Infinite Chi, the host of Freestyle Flow Fest, is out there. Violet Thrones, welcome to What's Poppin'. What's Poppin'?
The coming of the full blood moon
Oh.
on March 3rd.
Wow. This is one of my favorite responses to the question of what's poppin' ever. I should be excited, but I'm also a little spooked out by that, so thank you for that. I want to make sure that everybody knows who's on stage. Of course, we have Violet on vocals. Steve is on bass. Love your name, Steve. Sammy on guitar. Caden on drums. And Doug on keys. Thank you all so much for being here. Hey, Violet Thrones, what is your origin story? How did you all start playing music together?
Well, Violet and I, we played in her like solo project in about it was like 2019, and then some of the members kind of faded off and stuff. And about probably 2022, you came to one of my shows. We had been in communication about playing, but you came up to me, and I remember she put her arms on my shoulders and was talking in kind of like a Batman voice, and she said, "Steve, I am ready. We need to do this. Are you ready?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, let's do this." And I knew she was game, and I knew that we could wrangle up a ragtag crew of wizards and stuff, and we did just that. So, man, that's kind of the origin of how the new post-2019 Violet Thrones came together.
Wow, incredible story. I love this. And like, you do have a band of wizards up there. I couldn't have said it better myself. I hope that we're going to be friends at the end of the show, so you only cast good spells on me. Please, everybody. Speaking of spells, today is Pinocchio Day. And as I mentioned, Pinocchio is a famous liar. Violet Thrones, is art a lie? And speak right into that microphone for us, please.
It can be. Art is life and life is art, you know.
Okay, well, what do you lie about, Violet Thrones?
I definitely lie about how I feel about certain questions, I guess.
All right, they've got my number already, everybody. Well, Violet Thrones, thank you so much. We are going to be hearing an exclusive live performance from Violet Thrones a little bit later tonight, and we're going to get to learn more about their story and their motivations, and I'm really looking forward to that, so stick around. Hey, folks, this is What's Poppin' live at the Complex. If you love what we do, if you love that we lift up the independent art scene in the Bay Area and beyond, why not smash that follow button? Even better, smash the subscribe button. It's like $6 a month on Twitch, and it helps us to keep bringing you the best in arts and entertainment. And, you know, it helps us celebrate, and also it pays for Ghost Cat's ghost food. Everyone wants to feed Ghost Cat, because Ghost Cat is the favorite character on here.
Ghost Cat.
Thank you, Ghost Cat. We love you. Now, folks, enough of my yapping. Let's get this show on the road. Many of you, not just in the Bay Area, but probably around the entire world, have heard of some place called 924 Gilman Street. And, you know, I've been to so many shows there, so many of us have, and it is truly an honor to welcome two representatives from 924 Gilman Street tonight to What's Poppin'. Everybody at home, let's welcome AngelTortured and Strychnine to the show. Welcome, 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 please. Yes, here we go. Let's pull this forward a little bit. I didn't set my sandbag good enough. Excellent. Okay, what do you think of Violet Thrones up there?
Spooky.
Yeah. Cool. They are spooky. What's poppin'?
I brought a plushie of Billy Joe Armstrong.
Wow.
That is, this guy has come with me to mosh pits. He's been bled on in protests. So he's a little fighting guy.
I can see he has
Live the life.
Yeah, I can see it. And if you can't see it home, maybe get up close there in the camera because you can really see that has lived the life. There we go. Of course, would you like some Tootsie Rolls?
I would love some poop.
Yeah, please. There we go. Well,
love tiny
we're not
poop.
supposed to mention that. Well, I guess I'm not supposed to, but you can mention whatever you want. Okay, everybody, let's welcome Angel and Strychnine. Angel, you are the head of booking at 924 Gilman, and Strychnine, you are the head of social media.
And coordinator.
And a head coordinator.
And a head coordinator. Okay, excellent. So what is 924 Gilman Street?
924 Gilman Street is a members-run collective that is a DIY nonprofit since 1986.
Yes. Okay, and it's a community hub.
A community art space. It's again it's a weird definitive of like what Gilman is because each person you ask is going to have a different definition of what Gilman is, and so it's an ever-revolving. Definition. I think Gilman is one of those things where it's undefinable.
Absolutely. But if it's undefinable, it is still an inspiration for spaces all over the world since 1986. So can we talk about a brief history of 924 Gilman Street?
924 Gilman Street opened in 1986. Back in the day, all the teenagers who were in bands couldn't play anywhere because everything was a bar. So a bunch of people came together and found an old warehouse and built their own venue.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's always been volunteer run because back in the day they couldn't afford to pay anyone to run the space for them.
And one thing that's really great is that it was like a lot of people, they'll look at like the history, but it was also founded on by like a lot of people of the queer, people of color, the weird outcasts. Originally, Gilman was supposed to be like a warehouse in San Francisco, but we found this amazing landlord in Berkeley that has been the same landlord since the beginning.
Since 1986.
Yes.
Are you serious? Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah,
That's
so
incredible.
Shout out to Jim.
Shout out to Jim.
Yeah. Well, I did read that in 1986 the rent was $2,000 a month. I'm guessing it's not that anymore, but that's how it goes. So what is your personal history with 924 Gilman? When did you first hear about it? When did you first go there?
I started going, I think early 2022. I was recovering from a cancer diagnosis, so I had to drive from Humboldt to UCSF for cancer treatments. And I learned about Gilman, obviously, like through Green Day and like learning about that. And I was like, oh, wow, the gas money to drive here from Humboldt and back is so much. I'm just going to move here. And I've been volunteering every time because it just brought so much inner peace to me. And I just was like, I'm going full in. I've been booking shows since I was 15 years old. And I was like, you know what? There's a need. People are looking for it. I'll give it a shot. And I'm here.
Wow, that's an incredible story. Thank you. Strychnine?
I mean, mine's kind of the same. Green Day fan, so I knew about the space from like old bands talking about it. I was fans of a lot of bands that were coming out of the Gilman scene in like 2017 and 18. I would go see them when they were on tour in Arizona, and they'd tell me, hey, if you ever come out to Oakland, start going to Gilman. So I moved to Oakland 2 years ago, started going to Gilman 2 weeks after I moved up here, and just dove straight in.
This speaks volumes of what Gilman is, because it is a magnet for people, of all types of people, and for music and for music lovers. So, okay, these journeys here, those are actual journeys. You didn't grow up here, you didn't grow up going to shows. What does it feel like to be a part of the team?
I keep wanting to say like imposter syndrome sometimes, but like it's. The best way I always say it is like it feels like I'm finally at home. Like we're both the same age. We're both 28.
Yeah.
We're turning 29 this year, but like I've been like living outside of home since I was like 18 and stuff. And I'm a person that like I can't stay still. I have to move. I have to like I've lived all over the place. I've been to different countries, and like the minute I got to Gilman, I was like, oh my God, I'm home. And that's what I feel like is like, and I feel that with the outside of community, like previous people part of Gilman and like older like punks in the community like really took us under their wing and was like, oh my gosh, like this is like the family I've been looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the same thing. It feels like family, and like you've got returning regular volunteers who are kind of your estranged cousins, and then you have like your immediate family who you live with that you see every day at shows. and we all are just working hard for this like same goal of letting the show go on.
Let the show go on. I love this. And I love that you mentioned the older punks, because Gilman is a multi-generational space, and I advocate for that. Multi-generational spaces are super important. Strychnine.
Yes.
Let's talk about running social media for a legendary music venue. Pressure?
Oh God, so much. Every time I log in, I see our follower count going up, and it's just like, ooh, what can I say today that nobody will be mad about?
So let's pick up on that.
Yeah.
When you are posting for 924 Gilman, what message are you trying to communicate to the audience?
I'm trying to communicate mostly just like the same values that run deep in the venue, because like our audience on the Instagram is a combination of the people who are in our scene and like live here and go to our shows. We also garner a big audience that's like completely outside of our scene, like people like internationally who are following us because I don't know why. I mean, maybe they like the stuff we post, or they just like the history of the venue and want to support it. And so it's constantly finding that bridge between like the people who live with us, I would say, who are like at our shows, and then how to make the people who don't live here feel like they're also a part of it. And I think it's just sticking true to our rules and just like putting out them, like, you know, when fucked up shit's going on, posting about it, like sharing, even if somebody can't go to a show, sharing like information about like the bands that are playing. It's like somebody who doesn't follow us can go look that band up and find their new favorite band that they're going to be obsessed with.
I love that you mentioned people around the world, because people may have a dream of one day seeing a show at Gilman, or who knows, moving to the Bay Area to become a volunteer. And Strychnine mentions the rules. Everyone can go to 924gilmanstreet.org, and you can read all about the rules. You can do that on your own after the show.
Or you can get a membership card that has the rules on the back.
Absolutely. And that's $5 for a year's membership right there. That's a deal.
Sell 5 cigarettes.
No, don't.
Strychnine, let's stay with the social media for one more minute. What advice can you give to us? How can we be better at social media?
A big thing is learning the algorithms. You've got to take your time studying and like finding new information on how the algorithms are changing. So a big thing is like right now, Instagram absolutely hates anything that is advertisement that you're not paying for. And so finding exciting ways to like sort of sneak around that. Also consistency, posting some shit every single day. Even if it's just like reposting old stuff, finding stuff that people have tagged you in and just popping it on there. If you stay consistent, the algorithm goes, okay, cool, you're somebody that cares about this shit. We're gonna push your stuff out to other people.
Fascinating.
Be fun about it.
Yeah.
Be human. Put yourself out there.
So let's say you're a band and you post your show flyer. Would the algorithm see that as advertisement?
Yes.
Okay. Look, this is
That's
good
a big
information.
thing.
This is good information, folks. We need to find a way around that. Angel.
Yes.
Let's talk about booking a legendary music venue. Pressure?
That's why I have a little support. I mean, where do I start? The booking. I come in with a lot of like previous experience of like my hometown of there wasn't a scene, and so you made a scene type of deal. And look, like I want to say it's like it's been easier coming in and having like 40 previous people ahead of me that have done this and giving their advice and experience and combining it all. A good thing of like with booking and stuff is like we're consistently like having feedback from the other departments, because for example, if you want to book a show on a weekday and you don't have sound, that show's not going to happen. Mm-hmm. So it's a huge communicative like team effort when I'm mostly a team of one. Mm-hmm. I am the person who sees the emails and most of the submissions. Only recently that we start doing this form thing, because I was like, hey, this is a very snail mail type of way of booking shows. I want more bookers. I want to get people in that are like booking for Gilman. Mm-hmm. So I'm not the only one, and bands are not like, why don't you reply to me?
So do you have parameters that you set to book a band?
Yes. Mostly like, because I will say on average I get about 50 to about 200 emails a day.
Whoa.
So parameters, I was like, all right, this is what I'm looking for in it, like please tell me, like, I get a lot of them that are like, can I play? I'm like, maybe. I don't know what the name of your band is or what your band sounds like. So, like, I kind of, like, was like, this is a lot of, like, people's, like, first time. They'll be like, I want to play Gilman. And Gilman is a great place to make mistakes and learn. And so a lot of the parameters that I have is, like, the same way that you would initially book anywhere. So it's, like, guidelines, like, your name, your demos, ideally having, like, some type of, like, live performance recorded, because that way I've had submissions that were heavily edited and then book them, and then it would be like, it's not the same at all. And that looks bad on the booker of being like, not doing your due diligence. So basically just really high effort, like, into the submission, like showing that you care or that you know what Gilman is, really goes a long way. So it's really, like, the best way to describe it is like a job application is my parameters, is just like be professional and, like, but also, like, show your heart into it, because I'd rather book a band that's maybe not the best performer, but is genuinely caring and sweet and is very active in the community, rather than, like, some, like, big movie, like, or big rock star type of deal who wants to play here just because it's Gilman. So that's kind of where my parameter is like, care what you put out there.
And I may say, for what both of you do, people reaching out to you, be patient, because you probably are dealing with hundreds and hundreds of messages every day. You're dealing with all these emails, and it takes a while to get back. It's not, you're not being rude. It just takes a little while.
I'm also a full-time college student.
Yeah,
like,
look at that.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Jobs.
I mean, it's all of us. Yeah, we all do too here at the complex. But, you know, we do it because we love it, folks, and we love our guests. Now, this is a 3-part question for both of you.
Oh boy.
Okay. Do bands do enough to promote their own shows? Can they do more? And how much of that responsibility is on the venue?
I think it's all across the board, could do more. I put it's in my guidelines that I have put for bookers, is you need to book the shows because bands will not promote. It's not saying, like, I think the Bay Area in particular, the bands that come out of the Bay Area are very good at promoting their shows. However, I have come to a space of, like, seeing a lot of bands that I'm like, hey, we're doing our end and, like, we're booking, we're promoting. I need to see something that's coming out, because, you know, I have to work on the next band. I can't focus solely on you. I'm juggling 50 shows right now. I put out what I need to put out on the social media. Like, I put out there, I tag our social media team, they'll reshare it. And if you're not, like, accepting the collaborations or stuff like that, it's just like, that lands on you at that point. But I also have been on tour as a manager of, like, seeing venues that don't promote at all. So it really does depend. I think Gilman's doing great when it comes to promoting. But yeah, I think it's a case-by-case scenario.
Yeah, as a venue, we definitely have some responsibility, because, like, we get paid out from the ticket sales. Most of it goes to the bands. So it's like, hey, if we want to make a cut that's going to keep our doors open, we got to put something into it. But we're also promoting, like, 50 shows at a time. If we've got, like, 16 coming up next month, 16 the month after, all of that's getting promoted at the same time. Each show is going to get their fair share on our end, which is like 3 to 4 posts. If that's not enough to pull people in, the band's got to put their weight in, do something fun.
Yeah, well, thank you both for saying that, because it is a collective thing. It's a communal thing. The venue, the artist, and the audience are all on the same team, right? Yeah. So let's work as a team. Now, we talked briefly about the history of 924 Gilman. Both of you mentioned Green Day. 924 Gilman is largely responsible for the punk rock revival of the 90s, and all sorts of bands like Green Day and AFI and Rancid and Operation Ivy. All these bands came through and out of Gilman. But Gilman is living history. It is not just old history. What do you two want to see for the future of 924 Gilman Street?
Being around for another 40 years?
Yeah, it's like, my goal is to be a speck in the dust in the history. Is essentially like, if my job here is to make sure that we keep it going, and then, like, someone can look back like, who is the booker of, like, blah, blah, it's just like, it doesn't matter at that point. It's just like, the fact is, like, what I want to see is, like, you know, like, we have a lot more, like, cool, like, artistic things that are popping up. And we have these, like, I don't know, like the things I want to see for the future of Gilman is like it thriving, and I think we're on the momentum of the ball is going, and obviously I can't talk too much about certain cool things that are going to be coming up, but
yeah,
it's looking good.
I want the new era of young people who love the DIY scene to come in the next few years and tell me I'm unk and kick me the fuck out and make Gilman their own.
Yes. And, I'd love seeing, like, footage from shows because it's packed out and, the kids or the young folks are moshing and crowd surfing, and it's so fucking cool to see.
I need them to teach me how to slam dance.
Are you sure you're ready for that?
They do? I don't think I am.
The one where they...
You got it.
I know. I'm always in that.
so
I'm always out by the mosh pit. I've
Yeah.
gotten my fair share of bloody noses. I mean, we both have a story of like our first time volunteering of Gilman is working the side door and getting knocked out, basically.
Yeah, I got punched through the side door, and that
I got
me coming back.
Yeah, my first show I volunteered, I got punched square in the face, and I was like, yeah, I'm here for
Volunteer
it.
at Gilman Street. We'll punch you in the face.
Well, with a pitch like that, how can you say no? You have hundreds of shows every year, but you have something cool coming up. I want to learn more about it. It is the second annual Gilman Awards.
The Gilman
What is
Awards.
this? What is this?
Woo-hoo. It's a representation and a recognition for the bands in our scene that we fucking love, chosen by the scene entirely. They told us which bands they like, they voted for their winners, and you're going to have to come out to the show to see who won.
Okay.
And who might be playing live.
Can we announce when these awards are taking place?
That is going to be March 8th at, where is it at again?
It's a place in Berkeley. I forgot.
Is it in West Berkeley?
Maybe. I don't
Gilmore
know.
Street?
Wait, I don't know.
Oh, there
I think the address is right here.
Hey, somewhere on here. Gilman Street. Wow.
But
March 8th, okay.
at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Okay.
Doors will be at 7 p.m. Music at 7:30. It'll be fun. It'll be goofy. It'll be a celebration of just like what makes doing all this shit worth it, which is the local bands.
I love this. Now, answer me honestly.
Oh boy.
How many of these awards is the team at What's Poppin' gonna win?
We'll get you a special one.
They're toilets.
We'll get you a special toilet.
I've only ever had special toilets and special awards my whole life. That says something about me, but anyways. How do people vote? Do you go to the website 924gilman.org?
They're closed now.
Oh, it's closed. Oh, it's over.
So
Okay.
we know who the winner is. We're not just not going to announce
Okay.
it yet. But how we did do it was we had it posted on the social media. People, for the first round, they submitted what they wanted, and then the second round, from the top nominations, they just clicked which ones they wanted. It was kind of
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I love this. Everyone, March 8th at 924 Gilman, go out and celebrate the best of the Bay Area. AngelTortured and Strychnine from 924 Gilman Street. You can stick around. You're going to hang out all night.
Really?
Excellent. Thank you so much. Look, everybody, we're going to take a real quick commercial break. We're going to be back in about 2.5 minutes, and we're going to come back and talk to Chaki. Can't wait to talk to Chaki. Violet Thrones, take us to this commercial, please.
Guitars, guitars, guitars. Nothing gets rid of those pandemic blues like a new vintage guitar. Come on down to Real Guitars and get yourself a real guitar. 15 Lafayette Street off Mission in San Francisco. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to
5-ish.
realguitars.com. On Instagram at Real Guitars.
Soundwaves, the long-running Bay Area music brand, is partnered with the Complex Recording Studio in San Francisco to showcase weekly live performances shot at the Complex SF and to further shine a light on the wild, wonderful Bay Area music scene. Watch full episodes at soundwavestv.com or at 1077thebone.com. Find out more about the Complex at thecomplex-sf.com.
Are your kids driving you nuts? Are they keeping you up all night? Do they need an activity that will save their life? If the answer is yes, then we can help your kids. Thank you for calling 3 o'clock Rock, where we start bands, play shows, make records, and go on tour. Wow, I wish there was something like this when I was a kid. If interested, please visit us on the World Wide Web at 3oclockrock.com or check out our Instagram, 3 o'clock rock. Thanks for calling and have a nice day.
We're back, everybody. That's right. Violet Throne is with us. We're going to get to witness an exclusive live performance from them a little bit later tonight. And I cannot wait for that. But right now, I teased it. One of the coolest people that I happen to know personally, I'm very lucky to know this person, is beaming in via satellite from somewhere out there in the universe. I want everybody at home to say hello to the exceptional Chaki is with us. Hello, Chaki, are you there? Chaki, are you there?
Here, how's it going? Am I? Yes, hello, everybody.
Oh, there he is, Chaki. What's poppin', Chaki?
Well, you know what's poppin', Steve, is that suit you're wearing. I love a light corduroy jacket, and it goes perfect with your skin tone and your hair color. That's very good. Also, Violet Thrones is poppin'. Instant fan. I love that. Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
Everybody's an instant fan of that, for sure. And everyone's a fan of you, Chaki, and thank you for the compliment. That's
we love you, Chaki.
Yeah, look, the band loves you too.
I love Doug on keyboards. I love when he wears a suit jacket. It is like next level. I love that. So I'm in all the way.
This is wonderful. We're all one big music and art family here. Chaki, it's great to see you, my friend. It's been too long. You live an intriguing life.
Thank you. I think you do too. And you're for someone with three names, you live the most intriguing life. Steve
Well, with someone with one name, you know, that kind of beats me because all you need is one.
Monosyllabic.
So you inspire me. Has anything cool happened to you recently?
No, absolutely nothing. It's I've been trying to like build the man cave here, as you can see.
Yes.
And been working on. I got a pair of neon lips. So here, let me. Let's. There you go. The neon
very
lips.
sexy.
See that?
I like that.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm super. You know what? The most. My life has been so boring that I'm waiting for this summer to reunite with you again at Mosswood Meltdown.
Yeah,
that's like going to be very exciting for me.
We cannot wait for Mosswood Meltdown. Of course, everyone home, Chaki is the host of the Mosswood Meltdown live
I think we're like
stream.
kind of a dual two-headed Hydra thing. You and I are kind of both the hosts, I think, and I like that. I feel good. I feel like we work well off each other.
Thank you. I love working with you, Chaki. Absolutely. Now, I do have to dispute something you just said because cool stuff has happened. In fact, you and Weird Al Yankovic recently put a cream pie into Puddle's Pity Party's face. Didn't that happen?
One of the highlights of my life is recently I was asked to be a part of Weird Al Yankovic's opening of his live concert, where I got to pie Puddles the clown in the face, and it was while he does his version of Pharrell's Happy, which I don't know. I don't remember what the parody is, if anyone out there in Chatland remembers. But we walk up to Puddles and we pie him in the face. And so here's a little baseball inside tip, Steve. Shaving cream. They use shaving cream.
Oh,
it's not real.
Wasn't no dairy.
No. And apparently this is an old vaudeville trick because it looks better on stage, you know what I mean? And it fluffs everywhere. So if you guys are ever doing a cream pie trick at home, not that kind, use shaving cream.
You know, I had no idea. And I've seen people take that and then put it in their mouth and then kind of wince, you know? So that's the shaving cream for you, right?
Yeah. Guys like me and you, we grew up with the Three Stooges and stuff, so we know that, like, oh, Mo, that's terrible. Yeah, I agree.
Hey, yuck, Chaki. You know
Hey,
what
can
I'm
I ask you something? First of all, 924 Gilman, amazing, right? That's amazing. So cool to have. Here's some like insider baseball. I only got to play there once. I hope I get to play there again, and I hope I win Sickest Bro this year at the Gilmy Awards. That's what we call those Gilman Awards, the Gilmies. But I'm sad about the Parkside and Bottom of the Hill League. Yeah, that's a big area. So yeah, have you guys talked about that? What a thing happening.
We have, the Parkside. It's just there's nothing that we can do because the building is sold and that place is going to be gone. We hope that Bottom of the Hill may move forward, but we got some time to do that, and we'll see what happens. But it is sad. And what's going to replace the Parkside? I'm not really sure what can replace that. It was a unique place.
No, I know that place is so formative to my musical life. That's where the first Chaki show in the Bay Area ever was.
The first was at the Parkside.
Well, no, you know what? Okay, so could I just 30 seconds of your time?
Give it to me.
When I first started my solo project Chaki, my very, very first show ever was at Bottom of the Hill, actually. I was like 19, 20 years old. Wow. And I brought a whole 486 PC on stage. And Lynn made fun of me, the one of the owners. She made fun of me. She's like, "What are you gonna do up there? Play solitaire?" And it was like, "Why did I bring a whole computer on stage? So stupid." But then I retired for a while, and when I came back in 2019, the first show as Chaki back was at the Parkside. So both those places very formative for me.
Unbelievable, Chaki. And if the folks at home don't know Chaki, you really need to. You can see all of his illustrious accolades and endeavors on his Instagram, Chaki Funk Wizard. And honestly, Chaki, if people don't know, you were mentioned on one of my favorite podcasts, the last episode from just last week. You were mentioned on a podcast called Who Charted with Howard Kramer and Brett Morris. And I love listening to that. And all of a sudden, it's like, all of a sudden they mentioned Chaki, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
What was the context? This is news to me. I'm very excited.
I'll text you because they talked about a show that you did, and I'm forgetting who you did the show with. It was one of those comedy things, I think.
Oh my God. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's awesome. I love podcasts.
You have your own podcast, don't you?
I have a couple. I'm on a couple podcasts. I love podcasts, but I believe every male in America over 28 has a podcast right now, so it's not that special.
Well, George S. Rosenthal said that you could use a potato to make a podcast these days. So you might be right.
People will
about
listen
that.
to anything. Like on TikTok, the more low grade your video is and the more bad quality it is, it seems to do better.
Maybe that's what we're doing wrong. George has too good
your
of equipment.
production is
here.
way too high for the algorithm.
Chaki, what else do you want to accomplish in your life?
I want to. If I may make a pitch to everyone watching right now, and I know a lot of big bands watch this show. Oh, yeah. So I want to say, hey, big bands, take me on tour. And let me pitch myself real quick. There's only one of me, so that's less annoying than 4 or 5 people, right? You can talk to me about old records and music nerd stuff, and I could hold a conversation. Or you don't have to talk to me at all. I won't be offended. You can leave me alone. I'm strong. I can lift stuff. And I'm really good at selling merch. Also, when I open up for you, I light up the crowd. I spike the ball. Or I set up the ball so you can spike it, volleyball term. So all bands out there, one thing I'd like to do, Steve, is I'd like to go on a cool tour with a cool band. So I'm pitching myself. Take me on tour. Take Chaki on tour.
And look, folks, I can absolutely vouch and co-sign for everything that Chaki just said. That's 100% accurate. But there's another reason why bands should take you on tour, and that is because you are about to release a new album, aren't you?
I am. On March 13th, Friday the 13th, March 13th, my new record on Higher Culture Records comes out. I'm very proud of it. It is kind of like, what I've done, Steve, through my career is I've put out a couple tapes here and there. I put out a 7-inch, and this finally collects the best songs on all those things. I did that in hopes that someday a label would say, I want to put out all the shit you already put out, right? So I have some new songs on it that I made with my friend Scott Brown, who's in Jeweled Snakes and a lot of cool bands in the Bay Area. Alter DeFay, he helped me out with these songs. So I have 3 new songs, and it's kind of just this it's my proudest work, and it's called From LA to the Bay, and you could pre-order it now on chaki.bandcamp.com. And if you pre-order it tonight from watching What's Poppin', I will give you the new Funky Frankenstein, like a handful of these. This is a new Funky Frankenstein sticker designed by Rob Fletcher from Musk, and very limited edition pin of me and Egyptian Lover taken at the Stork Club. Yes. You can get these. If you order tonight at chaki.bandcamp.com, pre-order my 12-inch, and I'm very proud. So thanks for letting me talk about that.
I might have to take a break from the show and go pre-order that album right now just so I can get my hands on some of that
If you can
merch.
do that, I'll pay you back. And just let me know your Venmo. But look at that. That's the dumbest pin. And what punk rock jacket would be complete without this pin of me and Egyptian Lover? So there you go.
Chaki, this is absolutely wonderful. And is Bandcamp your preferred way for people to listen to your music?
Live is that. So book me, Bottom of the Hill. I'd love to play you there again. Gilman, please let me play Gilman. But no, yeah, otherwise Bandcamp. And it's hard for me to like get my sound right. Like what I do live on record, it's hard, but I feel like I did it with this new record. And I have Steve Bartek from Oingo Boingo guests on this record. Ian Cowell from Psychic Hit is on the record. Phil from Terry Gross is on the record. Ward Hugel is on the record from tons of bands. So yeah, a lot of Bay Area magic on this. I couldn't have made it without my Bay Area family.
Amazing. Now, I just want to point out how you said that you feel like you actually captured your live sound, because I know from personal experience that is very difficult to do. So congratulations on that, Chuck.
Thank you. At least on the new tracks, I did my best. On it, so,
Tell everyone the name of the album again.
It's called From LA to the Bay, and you could get it, pre-order it now on chaki.bandcamp.com. If you pre-order it, you get the digital version, which has my new song. Get this, I know, really creative. It's called Fuck Ice. Look, all of a sudden, I'm adding to the big pile of songs called Fuck Ice. Look, for some reason, we were all inspired to write a song called Fuck Ice. I wonder why. But this is my new song with Black Bibles from the Bay Area, from Oakland, and Elvis, the Mexican Elvis. And if you order it, you get that special thing. But the vinyl comes out March 13th, Friday the 13th. So,
Hell yeah. Absolutely. I'm so excited for that album. Cannot wait to hear all of it. Now, as we mentioned before, you are the host of the live stream of Mosswood Meltdown. You're coming back to Oakland this year. Is it July 18th, 19th? I think so. 17, 18, 19. Anyways, I could be wrong about that.
I'll let you remember that. I'm not great with
I'm pretty sure that's it. What are you looking forward to at Mosswood this year?
Well, besides seeing you and my complex family, George, Alana, and everybody, Davia, Ellie, just everybody. I mean, there's so many names. And having the great snacks that you guys provide. And I noticed that everyone's drinking LaCroix there and eating Tootsie Rolls. I'm jealous. I wish I was there. I'm really looking forward to Iggy Pop, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Iggy Pop. Oh, the Dead Milkmen. I can't believe the Dead Milkmen are playing in Oakland. That's going to be amazing. I'm so stoked for that. And maybe, Steve, this is the year where John Waters will finally come say hi to us on camera.
I believe
Fingers crossed.
I believe it, Chaki. He was looking last year.
He's every year he's this close.
Yeah.
He's less annoyed with me every year.
You're going to get him, Chaki. Hey, I am so glad that we were able to make this work. I don't want to give anyone your assassination coordinates, but you are on the other side of the country. So thank you for staying up and joining us tonight.
I'll be here in Oakland this summer. And Steve, thank you so much for letting me on. It means the world to me. And it's such a pleasure to talk to you, man.
Pleasure to talk to you. Everyone needs to follow Chaki on Instagram at Chaki Funk Wizard.
Chaki Funk Wizard. And I think I'm Chaki Funk on TikTok, where I'm doing tarot card readings now. If you want your tarot cards read by me, TikTok, Chaki Funk.
Well, we'll do that the next time you come on the show, Chaki. I really messed up that I didn't ask you to do that for me now.
No, I didn't tell anyone, but I will anytime, brother.
Yeah, and everybody get the new album. Pre-order it tonight, chaki.bandcamp.com.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll have some like record release shows in the Bay, probably at the Knockout. Like, just keep your eyes open.
Hell yeah. Hey, Chaki, sincerely, I love you, man. Thank you for inspiring me all the time.
I love you, Steve. Bye, everybody.
Okay,
Thank you
bye.
so much.
Thanks, Chaki. Say bye to Chaki, everybody. See you later. Okay, bye. Thanks, George. Thanks for making that happen, George. Wow, how cool is that, everybody? That was Chaki. That was Chaki live via satellite and on our old-fashioned phone receiver there. Thanks, everybody, so much. Hey, Violet Thrones is here with us right now. Violet, Steve, Sammy, Caden, and Doug. How are you all feeling?
Amazing.
Good. Today is Hospitality Workers Appreciation Day. Have any of you worked in hospitality before?
Yes.
I feel like I still do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work at a grocery store.
I work on the training videos they have to watch.
Yeah.
It was my first job.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, do you think that hospitality workers get the respect and good treatment that they deserve?
No. Not at all.
Not at all. That's just what we're trying to lift up. Everybody, we need to treat our hospitality workers better because we can't make it without a grocery store. You know what I'm saying? We can't make it without training videos and without all the other stuff that they do for us. Speaking of hospitality, as a band, do you think that we should tip our sound engineers?
Sure.
Speaking as a sound engineer myself, it's an underappreciated job.
It sure is. It sure is. And you know, George and I talk about this all the time. I actually have started tipping sound engineers. I'm not talking about like if I go to a big room like Regency Ballroom or something, but if I'm at the Knockout, I'm going to try to tip the sound engineer because they never get any of that. But thank you all for your hospitality, for being here tonight. You guys have some cool shows coming up that I want everyone to know about. The 22nd of March, you're playing Ivy Room in Albany. Is that correct?
Indeed.
It's going to be a killer show. Also, all throughout the year, you got cool stuff. 14th of April at the Knockout, where we love the Knockout. But I really want to talk about this because on summer solstice, you are playing at the Great American Music Hall.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you tell us about this briefly?
Very excited for this show, this ritual with Akshamel.
Yeah, and it's incredible. I love when local bands and people that I get to be friends with make it onto those kind of stages. And I'm so proud of you, and you deserve it too. You deserve it too. And people in the chat are loving what they're hearing. And guess what, everybody? Stick around because we're going to get to witness an exclusive live performance from Violet Thrones in just a little bit. Thank you, Violet Thrones. We will talk to you a little bit later. Now, folks, this is What's Poppin' live at the Complex. This isn't our only show. We also have Talking Schmidt with DJ Schmitty of Ozcat Radio. It's like our rock-focused show. We also have the Freestyle Flow Fest and Check the Rhyme, hosted by Infinite Chi. We just had a Freestyle Flow Fest last night, and we've also got Toys Rap Battle League. We did that 2 Sundays ago. It was hilarious. I was here for it. And you know what? If you love what we're doing, why not smash that follow button? Even better, smash that subscribe button. On Twitch, it's like $6 a month, and it helps us to keep bringing you all this cool, fun stuff and snacks and drinks and everything. Speaking of snacks, we are sponsored by Tootsie Roll tonight. I am contractually obligated not to say certain things about Tootsie Roll, so I'm just going to leave that right there. Thanks, everybody. Cool. All right. Are we ready for our next guest? I think I am. I love to make new friends, and I hope this human is going to be a new friend. And we love that we're getting more comedians on the show. Everybody at home, let's welcome to What's Poppin'. This is Dayton D. Welcome, Dayton. Welcome, Dayton. Absolutely. May I offer you a Tootsie Roll?
Oh, absolutely.
There we go. I need to bring some of these to the band. I'll get you some Tootsie Rolls later, band. Thank you so much. What do you think of Violet Thrones up there?
Very ethereal.
Very ethereal. That's a great word.
Thank you.
Okay, Dayton, welcome. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
What's poppin'?
Let's see here. Democratic elected president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, is sitting in a New York prison. San Francisco teachers were on their first strike in 40 years. Woo! They won, and now the district is cutting the funding for their budget, so they're going to get fired.
Wow.
Those are 3 things that are popping.
That is definitely popping, absolutely.
Yes.
And you are a well-informed human, Dayton.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, look, as an artist, I sometimes feel like I could use government-funded social services. What do you think about that? Could you be a social worker?
I was a social worker.
You were a social
worker in the Tenderloin from 2016 to 2018. Rough gig, don't recommend it. And it was all privately funded. Like our biggest funders was the Catholic Church, the Archdiocese of San Francisco, and every time they came to the office to audit us, we'd have to take down the pride flags in the Tenderloin.
For real?
Yeah, it's like we don't want to risk them not giving us the money anymore. So I would prefer federal funding over that shit. Wow. Man, it was some bullshit, man.
Okay, holy smokes. That's
right?
not a joke, folks.
It's not a joke. That happened. That's my life.
Real.
It's a real thing. It's hilarious now, but at the time it was very troubling.
Yeah, I grew up Catholic, so
hey,
what are you going to do about it?
I mean, you could have another Reformation. I don't know. It only led to like 30 million German peasants getting killed the last time. So this time it'll be easy. It'll be easy.
I like this. Interesting. You're very well informed. I love this.
Thank you.
I want to ask you a personal question, more personal about me. Can you guess my ethnicity?
You said you're Catholic, which
Yes.
narrows it down to Southern European, which isn't really white, which is Irish, which according to them, they're just niggers turned inside out. Their words, not mine.
You got the Irish part right.
Hey, all right. I'm always fucking right, man.
Yeah,
Always.
the Irish do have a saying. They don't use the N word, but yeah, they do have a saying
They use
about.
the N-word.
Well,
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It was tested on them first, and I respect them for that. They took the L before they all became cops.
okay. Can I make a guess?
Yes.
Okay, I'm guessing that you are part multi-dimensional being.
Oh,
Am I right?
That's nice and PC. I love it. Thank you. He didn't want to say black. That was too easy for him.
But so I'm
It's
not
still
right?
February. It's okay. I am multi-dimensional. I'm multifaceted, multi-personalitied. Yeah, but I'm black and Native American, to be serious. My dad's black, my mom's a Native American, and I'm very poor because of it. Yes. Like my statistics, on the U.S. Census are terrible. Like life expectancy, terrible. Heart disease, terrible. Impact of law enforcement, terrible. But I have a good time and I can dance. It's fine. No male loneliness over here. It's fine.
Dayton, you're a wild man.
Thank you.
What can I say? I feel like you've led an interesting life. In fact, I did a little bit of research on you before you came on the show, and I learned that you lived in Palestine for a time.
Yes, the West Bank.
What was that like?
Pretty crazy, because this was July of 2023. So I got to see a lot of the initial military conflicts that led up to the present war that's still going on, right? So I got out just in fucking time, because at that time, a lot of militancy was happening in the West Bank. So the idea was that the war was going to happen in the West Bank, right? So internationally, everyone was surprised when the genocide ended up happening in Gaza. So at my time, my thinking was, I got to get out of here because there's 2,000 Israeli soldiers in this fucking city, and I look so fucking Arab right now. I got to get out. That was my experience. But it was a great time. Bitaki shway, Arabi. Very little, very little. I was studying Arabic in the south of the West Bank, working for an NGO out there, so covering life out there, interviewing people in the Palestinian Authority, interviewing people in different NGOs, touring the countryside, and just, trying to take it all in and ducking. A lot of ducking I had to do. They blew up an apartment building in the town I was staying at. It was crazy, crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Now, you do live a fascinating life, and I can also tell that, you take some difficult situations and some dark subjects, but try to find humor in them as well. Speaking of difficult situations, you must have dates lined up for months, right? Is the dating scene in the Bay Area easy for you?
Well, I'm a monogamous man so far, at the moment. My spouse, she's a part of Unite Here, the hospitality workers union, so she's presently in Tennessee fighting for hospitality workers out there. But, I've gotten canceled so many times, monogamy is just like the safest way for me, I'm 33 now, I have to slow the fuck down before I end up in prison again. So, guys, loyalty is always better, okay? It's just better, okay? Just slow down, man. Slow down, read a fucking book, shower, eat some pussy, you're gonna be fine, be obedient. Thank you.
Thank you for the laughs and also for your truth, too. You know what
And
I'm
I've
saying?
been divorced before, and I can't go back to the Hayward family court. I can't go back. They will kill me if I go back, man.
Hey, everybody, this is Dayton D. I am learning and laughing. I hope it's okay that I'm laughing at
That's
some
perfect. That's perfect. If it was deadpan, that would kill me, Because I feel like that's the thing with entertainment tends to arc toward oppression, right? Arcs toward power, right? So oftentimes artists, we feel the pressure to go along with the power structure, which is oh, that's interesting. You know, it's all very vapid because no one wants to piss off the power structure, right? So we all pretend not to care about serious things, or when someone says some dumb Trumpy shit, we're like, ha, 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 ha. You know, we just like, we try to go along because we don't want to lose an opportunity. But the reality is our world is absurd, it's incredibly unfair, and that should be changed, but it's also very fucking hilarious.
And we need people who are brave enough to make it funny as well, too, and also challenge us, too, because what you said is challenging in a good way. So how did you get your start in comedy?
Let's see here. Well, I initially sort of started doing open mics when I was an undergraduate, very briefly, you know, like coming up in my small college town. I went to UC Santa Cruz, you know, and I graduated around 2015. But then after that, you know, I fell in love, got married, got preoccupied with social work and all kinds of other activist-y things. And so after, you know, I got divorced in 2021, 2022, I sort of started trying to, I had a lot of time, you know, I had a lot of time. So I had to try to figure out, like, how I was going to express myself. One was just, you know, advancing my own, like, different types of political work with this new perspective, but also, like, you know, I feel like this artistry is an important piece of this. Because there's such this idea about, like, wokeism being a bad word. You know, the right has been able to turn woke into a slur, and they're right, you know, because so much of, like, what passes for, like, a progressive activism, it's not funny, it's not engaging, like, it just sets up a perfect punchline for the right. You know, so much of, like, you know, like I want to say the Kamala Harris campaign was like a punchline for the right, but it became that way because of, like, the power structure. The power structure can't distance itself from the genocide, so therefore you're all fucking clowns. You're all clowns. And so, like, I feel like advancing in art was like, we need to be able to present these in a way that's engaging, not just factually correct. Like, sure, it should be factually correct, but we ultimately have to find that piece that makes people pay attention, aside from just like, this is really fucking important. It's like, no, it's actually engaging because we have a charisma, and we're making fun of things we can.
Yeah, and honestly, who wants to, like, why do we want to be a drag? You know what I'm saying?
Fucking drag.
Yeah, let's be revolutionary and also maybe have some fun at it too. You know, that's tough to say because some really shitty stuff does happen and you have to be serious.
But morale is such an important thing. Like, in
absolutely.
any struggle, we need morale. And anyone who's unable to, like, foster morale is actually unable to lead in dark times.
Yeah.
So we have to be able to foster the morale of people engaged in struggle. And I feel like working people, like, understand this more so than anybody. It's often like, you know, this urban, middle class, metropolitan liberals that really don't understand this. You know, knowledge is a curse to them. But I think, you know, knowledge for us is a means to actually enjoy ourselves, transform our lives. And like you said, have a good time, have fun. That's so important. If we can't have fun, we can't be effective. If we can't be effective, then we can't do anything.
Absolutely. We all care about what is happening here, but we also need a break from what's happening as well, too, and maybe a distraction every once in a while.
Exactly.
So you started at open mics when you were in college, stopped for some years, came back to it later. Did you start at square one when you came back to it? Or
Absolutely, square one.
Yeah.
Square one.
Yeah.
Square fucking one, you know? Because, you know, when you go up in a college town, it's very easy to, like, make your friends laugh. You know, it's another thing to, like, get out there and be like, okay, I'm going to seriously write 5 minutes that's going to get the attention of a booker who's trying to make fucking money. You know, so it's just starting from square one of just, you know, bombing, just like absolutely bombing, trying to find things out and develop your rhythm and writing and committing with it and developing and finding your lane and building your way.
Now, how did you change, though, too, right? I'm assuming the subject matter that when you were 19, 20 years old was different than what you're doing now. Because I do want to talk about it. You do try to use your humor for good, right?
Well, it's an interesting thing because, like, the first thing I found getting into comedy was, oh wow, this shit's very difficult for everybody. That was like, oh wow, this is very difficult for black people in particular. It's very difficult to do these things in entertainment because we have to deal with, like, the dominant perceptions of what art is. So, you know, no offense, but a lot of major comedy bookers and producers are white guys, right? Not just that, but they're white guys that have access to Hollywood stuff. So you have to convince them that your stuff matters and is important and that you're not, and somehow you have to assure them that just because you're not Dave Chappelle, you can still sell tickets. Because that's really what they think about. When they think of black comedy, they think of, like, stereotypes. So already, like, if you don't fit that stereotype, it's like, sorry, I've got 5 of my buddies I'm going to put up instead of you. So it's like, you're already pushed to have to make your own way. At the same time, as someone who is involved in like social justice, social work, my thing was I never wanted to live a double life. I don't want to have like, oh, I'm doing this stuff for this cause in the daytime, and at night I'm pretending like I don't actually care so I can tell dick jokes at night to people who like dick jokes. You know, the point is like I'm trying to have a robust life of social activism, advancing social progress, and I want to have this other life like be part of that in some way. I want to create a new comedy audience for people who think comedy's not for them. So it's like I sell tickets to people I work with during the day. That's the key thing.
Yeah, so would you say that what you're doing is subversive?
Absolutely. I would say it's absolutely, because, you know, I'm a part of this, I've founded this not-for-profit comedy production group called Laughs with Benefits.
Yes.
And the big thing is Laugh with Benefits is like we don't generate a profit, or any profit we generate, we give it away. One thing, it's easier for tax reasons. You don't have to worry about my taxes if I give away all the money, you know? But secondly, it's like an opportunity to actually direct these funds not into my own pocket, but towards social causes and educate people on those social causes as they also enjoy a night of raunchy, non-politically correct humor.
Absolutely.
You know, we can have them both.
Yeah. In fact, Laughs with Benefits has a cool show coming up really soon, don't you? In fact, this Friday,
yes,
the 27th of February, it's Laughs with Benefits in conjunction with the Black Organizing Project.
Yes.
At Ramsey's Garden in
Art
Oakland.
Garden. Ramsey's Art Garden.
Ramsey's Art Garden.
Yes.
Tell us all about this show.
So it's in collaboration with the Black Organizing Project. Black Organizing Project is a community nonprofit organization based in Oakland, and their goal is toward building Black community power. And so it's an all-Black comedy showcase. All the comics are Black. I have one Filipino going up because it's Oakland. You know, we got to have that Bay Area spirit. And I've been waiting to make this joke for weeks now. I'm so excited. My co-producer, Jonas, is going to hate it, but I'm so excited to make fun of him in front of a bunch of Black people. It's going to be great. And so that's really the thing. It's like we're trying to have this, like, it's like, the theme of it is Black history, Black futures. And we're trying to, showcase all this good Black talent and, like, get people to contribute to a positive social cause for the month.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you tell us who's going to be at the show? Who's
so
performing?
We've got Ryan Holloway, we got Rec Rude, we have Jamar Pitts and Thelonious Johnson. Some great comedians. Thelonious, she's coming down from Sacramento, and it's some really good comedians.
Yeah, I've not been to Ramsey's Art Garden. Have you done a show there before?
No, it's my first time.
Okay.
You know, the Don't Tell producers, Don't Tell Oakland, sometimes have shows over there.
Okay.
So I booked the venue because I thought I could get their attention. And then the producer immediately rejected me last week because he said my comedy wasn't good enough. And I'm still terrible about that. But I can still be in the same room that he sells tickets at, and I can sell them at a reduced price. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers.
I like this dude because we can commiserate, because I've been told so many times that my music isn't good enough for whatever, but I can't really be like, yo, fuck you motherfuckers. I can't do that.
I can just make money for other people.
Well, it's inspiring. Look, everybody needs to go to the show. It's going to be hilarious. Dayton, you are hilarious.
Hey.
You've got the floor. Do you want to tell us a joke or two? Or I'll give you two options.
Yes.
You can tell us a couple of jokes, or you can roast the fuck out of me.
Roast the fuck out of me. We're having
Or you can do both. I mean, I don't know.
We're having such a great time. I'm not going to roast you. I'll do a little bit. Because the big thing that I like to open with is just talking about the biracial thing. Because I think what happens is when you go up on stage, people always try to judge you, right? And so my big thing is I'm a biracial comic, and that's why I look like if Mahatma Gandhi smoked weed, I don't know, because my dad's Black, my mom's Native American, but for some reason, I look like a genie that only grants gay wishes. It's just what is it, Because my whole life, I've had to be a Black man that white people don't find scary. I just have to walk around being Chinese all day. But, well, bourgeois, bourgeois. I took 3 semesters at community college to make that joke. I had to withdraw from Mandarin 2 times, But it's good. I did that bit in Silicon Valley, and they fucking loved it. All the Chinese people went fucking crazy. They're like, wow, your lips can make those sounds. It's like, whoa, hey, yo, cool out, And it's interesting because the big thing on my art is like just talking about that juxtaposition. Because I feel like I always live on the outlier of different things.
Sure.
One, like being between two different cultures. Like I'm a bisexual guy. I'm a bi guy. But I'm also masculine presenting. That's awkward as well in San Francisco, a city run by gay white men and gay Chinese men that love masculine black guys. They love it, man. And it's awkward. It's so awkward, man, because they also don't want to let you in anywhere for free. It's like, what the hell? This is bullshit, man.
Well, you're not willing to leverage that for your career?
No, absolutely not. No. Like, what the fuck? My mother picked fruit when she was 12. Like, I'm not trying to work hard, okay? Like, I was raised by people who busted their asses, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. No, fuck all that, dog. Like, no.
Holy shit, Dayton. Everybody, this is Dayton D right here. Let's hear it for Dayton D. Oh my goodness, can you stick around? Because I want more laughs and I want more wisdom for you. Everybody, this is Dayton D. Everyone must follow Dayton D at Dayton D Comedy on Instagram. And also follow Laughs with Benefits at Laughs W Benefits on Instagram, and go to the show on the 27th. It's going to be fucking hilarious. And your comedy is good enough, Dayton.
Thank you.
Everybody stick around. We are going to take a quick 4-minute commercial break, and then we are coming back because it's time for Take a Shot, and everybody knows that this is when your pal Steve Wardmore gets inebriated live on the stream. I drink the poison for you. Everyone stick around. We're going to have more Dayton D, more Strychnine and Angel, more Violent Thrones. Violent Thrones, take us to this commercial, please. Stick around, everybody. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Steve.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you like vintage clothing? We like vintage clothing. You should buy vintage clothing and stuff here at Heads or Tails. Not sure what to get your friends for their birthdays? Get them some sweet-ass accessories. They have zines for you avid readers and the Bay Area's hottest music. Check out this rack of vintage clothing. Buy it! Buy it all! Buy it here at Heads or Tails Collective in Oakland.
I feel the heat of the California summer outside, and I know in my heart that there's nowhere left to hide. That's why I build a city in my mind. It's a broken place, but it's
Let's hear it for Violet Thrones, everybody. Thank you so much. Violet Thrones, everybody is loving what you're doing so much. And most of all, I am loving what you are doing. Violet, Steve, Sammy, Caden, and Doug up there. Absolutely beautiful music. It's intricate, it's heavy, and we're going to get to witness an entire exclusive performance from Violet Thrones in a little bit, and you're going to go want to see them play live. They've got several shows coming up. I also want to talk to you real quick because you are going to be releasing a 7-inch album soon, aren't you?
We sure are.
Do you-
Very first one.
Yes, congratulations. You want to tell us about it?
Very, very soon we will be releasing the pre-sale book. So if you follow us, stay tuned.
You see, you're doing my job for me, Violet. That is right. Everybody follow Violet Thrones at violet.thrones and find out all the cool stuff that they're doing. We are back, everybody. We have our wonderful guests from 924 Gilman Street, AngelTortured and Strychnine are here. And of course, our new friend, comedian Dayton D is with us. And now, everybody, is the time of the show that we like to call Take a Shot, where your pal Steve Wormore gets inebriated live on the stream for all of you out there.
You can do that here, not at Gilman.
No, that's right. Gilman is a no alcohol and no drugs, but I can't do this here because, whatever. I'll talk to my therapist about it. So if you're new to the show, the premise of Take a Shot is in life, in love, and art, in all things, you must take your metaphorical shot. So now all of us are going to share a shot that we've taken, and at least I am going to drink this poison and see what happens for everybody. That's Jameson, folks, my preferred. So if you ever see me out at a show, you can buy me a Jameson. I will start. So it is Rationalization Day. I mentioned that at the top of the show. And I thought that I took a shot recently, and I thought that I was setting a boundary with somebody. But it turns out that it wasn't really a boundary, and all I did was end up hurting someone that I love. And I have tried to rationalize it away, but even little Steve, inner Steve here, cannot rationalize it away. And I'm just sorry. I feel sorry that I hurt somebody that I love. But that's part of life, I suppose, and hopefully I won't try to rationalize it away. And now that I'm feeling that emotional pain, this whiskey is gonna help even more. Although don't drink your sorrows away, folks. Go to therapy. All right, I'm sorry for what you're about to witness, because this hurts.
Chug, 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 chug,
I'm sorry for any hospitality workers that might have seen that tonight, because that was not cool. Okay, let's move on. AngelTortured, what is a shot that you've taken?
I moved in with a random that I met at a concert, and now we work at Gilman together.
Yo.
We're roommates.
Who does that happen to be?
Hi. I'm the roommate.
And that is a shot worth taking, and now is down the hatch, and that is a non-alcoholic beverage, everybody. Healthier choice than me. Let's hear it for Angel. Good work. Thank you for sharing that. Strychnine.
Fuck. Being here today? What's up?
That's my favorite kind of shot. Join us on What's Poppin'. That is a shot worth taking. That is also a non-alcoholic drink. Some LaCroix right there. Excellent. Dayton D, what is a shot that you've taken?
Trying to get married for the second time.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm addicted. I'm hooked to that stability, baby.
That's a shot worth taking, Dayton. Thank you for sharing that. Now it's down the hatch, my friend. Let's hear it for Dayton. Violet Thrones, what is a shot that you've taken?
Well, I've just moved in, in November with my lady, so that's a shot worth taking.
Hey. Yeah, congratulations, Steve. That's a shot worth taking. Anyone else want to share something up there?
It was many decades ago that my best friend out on the East Coast said, "Hey, I'm driving to California. Want to come along?" And both of us are here decades later, and Violet Thrones played a show with his band just last month.
Are you serious? This is amazing. Doug, wonderful, wonderful shot. That's a shot worth taking. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else got something up there?
I love that was your shot, that you came out west. I also had to get out of my hometown, hopped on the back of a motorcycle, and the rest is history. We're here now.
Yes, that's a shot worth taking. I'm loving these tonight, everybody. Who else has got one?
Sam, go up there.
I was actually going to say, many years ago, my first band actually played our first show at 924 Gilman Street. So that...
Yes, absolutely. A shot worth taking. I'm loving this. I am loving this. Caden, you want to jump in there? Yeah. You got a mic right there.
I got a mic. Hello.
You look
Hello.
What's going on?
What's popping?
So after I graduated high school, I moved to Yosemite, and then lived there a couple of years, and then moved to San Francisco to pursue rock and roll. And I'm here after 11 years. And it's been pretty rock and roll, so that's a shot worth taking.
And you are making it happen. Absolutely, Caden. That's a shot worth taking. Let's hear it for everybody. Everybody, I'm loving these shots tonight, folks. Thank you, everybody. Now that I am all liquored up, I'm not the one that turned upside down, by the way, because we do have an upside down AngelTortured on the set right now. I guess she got some, sympathy booze from my shot that I took or something like that.
I watched this show a lot, and I was like, man, why has no one tried to go upside down on that couch?
I haven't said it yet, but I've been waiting to say all night that the team at 924 Gilman are such good fans of What's Poppin'.
Yeah.
I love that you watch our show, and it fills my heart.
Shout
to
out
have
What's
you here.
Patchin'.
Shout out Noble Sandwiches.
Noble Sandwiches. I was hoping to get to meet Noble Sandwiches, and the whole team. I will someday. Look, now that I am all liquored up, it is time for the real questions. Today is Hospitality Workers Day. As I said, we love our hospitality workers and we need to treat them better. But sometimes their service could be better. So we're about to play the 1-star review game. Okay, this is for everybody. When we're ready, I'm going to ask everybody to take a close look at their monitors, and you have to give a 1-star review of what you see on your monitor. Anyone that jumps in first is basically going to win this one. So again, this is the 1-star review game. We are going to start with hotel room. What's a 1-star review of that hotel room right there?
No door.
Just look over there, yeah.
There's no door.
No door, 1 star. There we go.
It's pooping with friends.
Wait, we've got crusty, 1 star.
2 buckets in the bathroom. That's suspicious.
There's no shower. Is there even a shower there?
No, there's no shower.
Yeah.
That's what the second bucket is.
No, y'all wrong.
This is a hotel from the back rooms. You all won. Very good. Those are
That's just an
1
average
star
Oakland apartment.
right
Yeah,
there.
that's an average Oakland apartment.
You don't want to poop with friends? 5 stars.
No, never. I would never want to poop with friends.
Ghost Cat is feeling something. Ghost Cat wouldn't even stay in that hotel room. Okay, our next one. Everyone take a good look at your monitors here. This is restaurant meal. How do you 1-star review this restaurant meal?
No, that's actually cool.
10 stars.
100% on that. Liz dog,
Eat that with a
crown,
fork
good.
and knife.
5 stars. stars.
Give me a bib, a fork and knife, and some gloves.
A fucking glizzy cake?
Glizzy cake. God damn.
So
The
Gliz Plateau. I'm a fan of it.
Congratulations, everyone, because that was a trick question. Of course, that's a 5-star review. Okay, good work, everybody. Pat yourselves on the back. Now, our final option here is talk show host. Give a 1-star review for this talk show host right here.
Dumbass hat.
That fucking little smile and fucking dimples.
Bitch ass bitch.
I think it's your shift at the coal mine soon.
Look at that Gilly ascot combo above his collar.
Willy Wonka looking ass motherfucker.
Only half
I
as
can tell
attractive as
that's
my father.
corduroy. What's that corduroy
Maybe
shit?
Also about
The
to
corner
give
is
away
funny.
your chocolate factory to some child in some like alleyway of Oakland.
Look at that Willy Wonka tag in the hat.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like you do run a chocolate factory.
His mom
Jesus
loves him
Christ.
so much.
Do not get in a van with
He
this
just got
man.
off the phone with his mom. Like, just got off the
His
phone.
mom
Look, we
really
work with
likes him.
teenagers. We're ruthless.
You all are saying way too much at this point. I think the most hurtful
They
thing
may
came from Sam up there, dude. Why you gotta do me like that, Sam? Look, I have never felt worse or better in my life. So thank you all for the 1-star review of your pal Steve Ward Moore. Look, today is Pinocchio Day. Okay?
Oh.
Pinocchio was a famous liar, and his nose would grow when he would tell a lie. Our president is also a famous liar. Which part of Trump's body would you like to see grow every time he tells a lie?
Trick question. Our president never fucking lies. I'm kidding.
Oh, that was good. That's victory right there. What the fuck are we gonna say that? I would say like his gut, his gut, or like his little goiter right here. Like I want his goiter.
His gout is almost there. Like, if it grows a little bit more, then we will have another president. I'm just saying, if he grows
Maybe
a
he's
little
like,
bit more.
maybe he's like Harvey Weinstein. He's got the gangrene down there. Maybe that'll grow.
I'd say his ass, but I don't think they have diapers big enough.
Bruise on his wrist. I wish that would grow.
I wish it would grow until there's a clot in his brain. That's what I would love.
Got it.
Grows till he's dead. Huh?
Grow till he becomes black.
What's Doug?
Sure, but only on the back of his hand.
Hey, good work, everybody. Nice. You all won that one for sure. Now, look, let's get a little bit more serious, okay? On this day in the year 2020, major outbreaks of COVID-19 began to be reported. Governments around the world started to declare a crisis, including China, South Korea, Nigeria, and Italy, to name a few. Many people did not adapt well to this growing crisis, giving rise to massive misinformation and anger. Okay? Tell us how you all adapt and evolve in what you do in your life and your art.
Okay, I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, go.
I am overly it's not have to do with the pandemic, but it's mostly around AI. I am overly cautious. Sometimes we'll have a band that will send me stuff, and I'm like, this is AI art. I am not posting that. Mm-hmm. So I am overly cautious on every single post I look at before I share it or anything. I am overly aware of is this copyrighted or fake in some way. So I guess because of it, I'm overly diligent and actually consume my media now, not cause slop and just keep scrolling.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you.
I ask people to roast me for fun, so I'm good at being criticized.
I would just say, Anthony Fauci was the guy who mishandled the AIDS pandemic. So on one hand, it's actually totally reasonable for people to not believe a fucking word he says, right? Because we lost all of our queer elders because of his ass, right? So we have to understand, on one hand, people should question the government, but also take a fucking step back, dog, and don't listen to motherfuckers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it for that. Violet Thrones, how do you adapt and evolve in your art?
Choosing where I spend my time, either whenever I'm not at the studio.
Well, shit, I'm glad you chose to spend Monday night with us.
Hell yeah.
Nowhere else we'd rather be.
Thank you. You're good for my ego. Hey, look, this is also a history podcast. We're not just a live streaming entertainment show, but we're a history podcast. Also on this day, ironically enough, in 1954, the first mass inoculation for polio occurred at Arsenal Elementary School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What do we need a vaccine for in our scene?
Can we get a vaccine for like punks that are right wing, like is saying that like punk shouldn't be political? Can we vaccinate those guys?
Okay.
I'm just like,
Yeah, I support that.
I want the herpes vaccine, you know, because I share so many blunts at my shows, and just like 1 out of 5 Americans, like it's too late for me, but for the other 4, like y'all need that.
Okay, Violet Thrones, you want to throw anything in there?
We need a vaccine for pedophilia.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called a bullet.
NRA supports trans while carrying arms.
Yeah, they don't. They should.
They do.
They do?
Yeah.
Based.
They don't care.
They don't care as long as you buy.
As long as people are buying guns, they don't give a fuck what they support.
Until like black people buy them, then they're actually opposed. Historically, NRA's only backed one piece of gun legislation, and that was banning open carry in the state of California when the Black Panther Party did that.
Yep.
More you know.
About that at the end of the day.
We're excellent. Yeah. Excellent. Solidarity.
I fucking love our guests. Like, honestly, you know, sometimes these questions may sound stupid, but they really reveal something about the wisdom and talent of our guests. And I want to thank you all so much for sharing your truth with us. And this is the place to do it, folks, because the truth is poppin'. Now, this is the speed round. This is the famous What's Poppin' question, okay? This is where the pressure comes in, everybody. What song do you wish was written about you?
Oh, fuck. How is this a fast one?
Power by Kanye West, because I'm trash. He's evidence of the devil, because all this music is good, man. Like, it's he's clearly powered by the devil, because all his music's good. We can't say that. We have to say, I only like Graduation, but it's all good. And I wish most of it was written about me, but it's not, because he's an anti-Semite. We oppose that.
That's a good answer. Okay. I've not heard that answer on the show yet. So congratulations for being original.
Mine's kind of weak, but Strychnine by the Sonics.
That makes perfect sense.
Why Strychnine? Yeah, hell yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
This one's gonna sound weird, but like I would love like Poison Ivy by the Coasters about me, even though. But the thing is, that song's about an STD, so maybe not. I love it.
Hey, with some penicillin, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Modern
I say
medicine,
it's like an
it'll be
ace
fine.
person, so that's what's funny.
Violet Thrones, throwing it to you. What's song?
Speaking for myself, Be My Druidess by Typo Negative.
Whoa.
I wish.
Druidess.
Good choice. Who else wants to jump in there?
I used to pretend that Spread Your Wings by Queen was about me. Funnily enough, I used to work over at the DNA Lounge, so the Emerald Bar in that song has some special relevance for me as well.
Dude, I swear we've met at DNA Lounge. I swear that. No, like,
I
for real.
sincerely hope not. I was such an asshole whenever I worked there.
Yeah,
Please.
that's what I was going to get at, man.
I got one. Painkiller by Judas Priest.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
There you go.
Painkiller.
Steve and Doug?
I'll just say "Piss Up a Rope" by Ween, because I like someone to be that direct with me about fucking off. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Doug, how about you?
One of those nostalgic Ray Davies songs, Village Green Preservation Society, rock and roll fantasy, about a person stuck in the past.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Great work, everybody. Great work. Hey, look, folks, this is What's Poppin'. I love our guests so much. Take a Shot is always so much fun. AngelTortured is here. Strychnine is here, both from 924 Gilman Street. Woo! And Dayton D is here. And is everybody ready? Is everyone here in studio ready? Am I ready? Is everyone at home ready for what we've been waiting for? If the band is ready, this is that exclusive live performance that I've been talking about all night. We're finally gonna get to witness it right now. Everybody at home, everyone in the studio, let's put our hands together and make some noise because this is Violet Thrones. Let's go!
Part of the mosh pit.
She's there. rising sun.
Oh, holy shit, everybody. This is Violet Thrones. This is Violet Thrones. Can we hear it for Violet Thrones? And the chat is absolutely loving what they're saying. The blue camera, tons of hearts out there. PaleBlue.IRL. Violet Thrones is a must-see live performance. This is absolutely crazy. Red Room Laura Palmer, New Jersey Wildcat, Modecore Videa 2553. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Violet Thrones. We're all loving it down here as well, too. That's it, right? That's the... Yeah, all right, let's hear it for Violet Thrones. Look, everybody needs to follow Violet Thrones at Violet.Thrones on Instagram. And we had a comment here that said Violet Thrones is a must-see live performance, and you're all going to have a chance to see them in real life, in real person, 22nd of March at Ivy Room in Albany, the 14th of April at the Knockout, and on summer solstice at the Great American Music Hall. I'm so proud of you for getting that show. Violet Thrones, how can we listen to your music? What do you want us to do for you? How can we all help you?
Definitely Bandcamp, YouTube for the visuals, Spotify, if you really want to.
Absolutely, I love it. Violet, Steve, Sammy, Caden, and Doug. Massive gratitude for sharing your art. It's like I said earlier. It's ethereal. It's multi-layered. It's heavy and melodic, and that voice is absolutely stunning. And we're seeing that reflected in the chat as well too. There's probably too many comments that I can really, but K-Dub 5001 is absolutely loving it. Maria Chaos says so good. Yeah, it's absolutely fucking amazing. Wiggy _ O or 0 crushed it. Everybody is absolutely loving what you did. Violet Thrones, everybody follow them. And hey, folks, you got to stick around because we're going to be back in 2 minutes and 30 seconds for your favorite part of the show. It's going to be the date book, and I need to throw some Tootsie Rolls up there to our band. Are you guys ready for this? It's going to come at a weird angle, but oh, there's some Tootsie Rolls. I just looked at my contractual obligation to our sponsor Tootsie Roll, and I'm not supposed to throw them at people either because apparently they cause injuries. I'm sorry, Violet Thrones. Everybody stick around. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes for the date book. Let's go.
DJs are nice and the songs are good, and it's right in your neighborhood. So if you love music and you love friends, listen to BFF.FM.
Okay, Horde guitars, what they got? They got pickups, and they got these pickups. They got more pickups. Ooh, look at this pickup. Ooh, and they got this pickup, and then that pickup. Ooh, there's so many pickups. Oh, more pickups.
Dressed as you, and then we're like, next time you have us.
I actually haven't been to a show.
Strange Ones are going to be playing soon. Anytime you want, we'll put you on the guest list.
Yes, everybody. I am so just grateful to hear a little bit more from Violet Thrones. Honestly, like the soundscape that you all are creating. I make music as a solo artist, and I often want to make these big soundscapes, but there's no replacement for a full band. So I'm just like, I'm having a hard time actually like staying on track with the show because I'm being taken away by your music. You know what I mean? Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. We're gonna hear one more song from Violet Thrones at the end of the show, but right now it's time for your favorite part of the show, everybody. It's the date book. I will suggest to the band that if you want to get comfortable and use your stools and stuff up there, this is a good time to do it because we're about to have a ton of fun. We're going to pass out the noisemakers to get hyped. This is the famous Zoob Tube. There are two ways to play it. You either shake it or you can do that to it. So one of you gets that.
I'm a professional on the Zoom.
Okay, there we go. And we got our shakers. And you want to pass that down there. Dayton gets the shaker. Hey, look, everybody. My hip-hop hero, Infinite Chi, is with us. He's back. Infinite Chi, you just had an episode of Freestyle Flow Fest last night. How did it go?
Oh man, it was incredible. We had a couple MCs come through for the very first time. Spacewalker and Christian Has Asthma. They really delivered, along with returning favorites Coley, Nitty 420, and Mana Raps. Plus, Syzygy was back, and we had an amazing featured visual artist, Jade Cohen. So
hell yeah,
go catch the replay.
And shout out Spacewalker. She was so cool. Like that was so awesome. All of the MCs were super cool. And if you missed that show, guess what, everybody? You can watch the replay on YouTube indefinitely, or you can watch it on Twitch for the next 2 months. So why not go back and rewatch all of our shows because you don't know what you're missing, man. Okay, anyways, I am going to do a little housekeeping. If we could get this camera a little bit more centered on us, unless we need this for Kate, George. Do we need it this way for Kate? Let me just make sure. What's that, George?
You're good.
We can move it. Okay, can we get a...
No, you're fine now.
Oh, okay.
You look fantastic, Steve.
Wow, George. Thank you. Ghost Cat is always roasting me too. Okay, folks, our guests are here. AngelTortured and Strychnine from 924 Gilman Street. Dayton D, one of the funniest comedians around in the Bay Area right now, and of course Violet Thrones, and I am your pal Steve Wardmore, and let's get this date book started. I'm going to kick us off because Noise Pop is still on, folks, and we love Noise Pop. Thank you for everything that you do, and I've got a big old shout out, my first shout out of the episode. Woo!
Yo, those are some funky moves.
Because Noise Pop presents Playboy Man, baby.
Yes.
Playing with Diesel Dudes and Mega Ran at Kilowatt, 6:30 p.m. It's $25.91, including fees. If you don't have the Noise Pop badge, get to that show, folks.
They're going.
Yeah, this show is so fucking. Are you going to that show, Strychnine?
Oh yeah, fucking love Playboy Man, baby.
Have you seen Diesel Dudes?
No.
Yeah, Diesel Dudes cannot do enough. Yes. That's going to be such a sick show. Also, I love Noise Pop happy hours. They do this at Bender's Bar and Grill here in the city. And Noise Pop, Do the Bay, and San Fran Psycho present the Noise Pop happy hour featuring Tell Me, playing with Suver and Beef Steak. This is going to be such a sick show, 5 to 8 p.m. at Bender's Bar and Grill. And guess what, everybody? It's my favorite price. It is free! Congratulations, Tell Me, Suver and Beef Steak. And I got one more Noise Pop show on Tuesday. This is Rum Gold and Dana Williams at Rickshaw Stop, 8 o'clock, $30 advance, including fees, and it is all ages. Noise Pop, let's hear it for what do you got for us on Tuesday the 24th?
Yeah, on Tuesday, February 24th, we've got Play On, which is Great Singers Celebrate SF Arts Ed. It's 25 years of that program. They got musical theater, and one of my favorite singers, Lady Oflo, will be performing, and that's at Club Fugazi here in San Francisco. Tickets are $55, and it's at 7 p.m.
Hell yeah, Club Fugazi is dope as fuck, too. Okay, sweet. I'm going to ask our guests to help us out here. I'm just going to do a little housekeeping. We want to see your lovely faces. So when you read this, let's not put it in front of your face. So, Angel, will you do this first one for us right there, please?
All right. Warning, I have dyslexia, so bear with me. Big Leap Collective presents Noise Pop, or is that the right one? The Noise Pop ones that you're reading?
Yeah.
Okay. Noise Pop Happy Hour with Camilla Boutros, the secretary, and Lawrence Benders, 5 to 8 p.m. And guess what? It's free!
Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much. And I am going to do this one real quick. Noise Pop presents on Wednesday, Belle with Gloomy June, and Always Hallways, who is super dope. Cafe du Nord, beautiful space, 8 o'clock, $31.39 in advance, and it's all ages. So we absolutely love that.
We need more.
And I think that I would like Strychnine to do that one right there, the nice one.
Of course.
What camera do I look in? I want to really give people the eyes.
Yeah, right there, that second one right
Noise
there.
Pop presents Nice with Carrion Kids and Stars Dust at the Kilowatt, 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $29.08 in advance, and that's it. That's all you need to know.
Hell yeah. We love Nice. We love Nice. Dayton, would you please do that one, the last typed one there, please?
The last typed one.
Dayton D.
So we have the Caledon Loitering and Texaco Club at the Three Stork Club, 8 o'clock. Oh, $12. All right, it's at the Stork Club Oakland, Caledon Band, loiteringcalle.ca, Texaco Club.
Hell yeah, let's hear it for that. We love the Stork Club. Thank you, and I'll take that back. Thank you, my friends. Excellent. Okay, hey, everybody knows our wonderful correspondent, Lindsay from Deep Scout. Lindsay is always hunting for the best music in the Bay Area, and Lindsay is with us right now. Lindsay, what's poppin'?
What's poppin'? On Wednesday, February 25th, there is a super cool George Harrison birthday tribute show at the Chapel in SF. It's featuring a ton of amazing Bay Area musicians. So the main band consists of Isaiah Mitchell of Earthless, Joe Robinow, Graham Norwood, and Brajesh Pandey, and they will be joined by lots of awesome guests like Cyril Jordan of Flamin' Groovies, Shannon Shaw, Andy Kabik of Vetiver, Kelly McFarling, May Powell, Uwade, Skyway Man, and Walk in Love. A portion of the proceeds go to La Raza Centro Legal, who give free and low-cost legal advice and defense to immigrants in SF, which obviously is very important right now. The show starts at 8 p.m. and tickets are $40.
Yes, thank you, Lindsay from Beat Scout. Everybody follow Beat Scout on Instagram. Lindsay is a great curator. She has a great ear, so thank you for that so much. It is Thursday, the 26th of February. Chi, what's poppin'?
I've still got some for Wednesday as well. So on Wednesday, the 25th, we've got RNJ, Nate Todd, Nilo, Benny Lamar, all at the Hotel Utah. That's only $12, and the doors are at 7 o'clock. Now, if you are in the East Bay, we've also got something for you at the Flow Lounge at Cali's Sports Bar. A Hip Hop for the Future puts $300 on the line for the top 3 MCs to come through with written bars on a topic. And the topic for this one is powerful black women in history. So if you write a couple verses about powerful black women in history, head to Cali's and you might win some money. And for everybody that wants to go and watch, it's free. All right, and now for Thursday, the 26th, we've got an incredible show for you. We've got the Thug Shells presents Freestyle Rap Night, and that's at the Swig Bar in San Francisco. Syzygy will be beatboxing. We've got Mookie as the DJ, and that's at 9 p.m., and it's also free.
Thank you, Infinite Chi. You have your ear to the ground for all the best hip hop. I do just want to mention, because you talk about powerful black women, it is Black History Month, and on this day in 1868, W.E.B. Du Bois was born. W.E.B. Du Bois is the co-founder of the NAACP. He was also an author and a philosopher. He wrote Souls of Black Folk, which I recommend that everybody read, honestly. It was written a long time ago, but it's still relevant today. Shout out W.E.B. Du Bois. Thank you for that.
And he's my namesake. Dayton D is Dayton Du Bois.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it for Dayton Du Bois.
Yeah.
I got another Scream of the Week. Woo! White Crate presents Noise Pop Happy Hour featuring B. Hamilton, Agouti, Tom Connolly, and the Birds of Paradise, once again at Bender's Bar and Grill here in San Francisco, 5 to 8 p.m., and it is free! I don't want to put anyone on the spot, but if anyone would like to read this next one, I'll let you all choose. It's the Bliss Abyss.
All right. On Thursday, we've got at the Knockout. It's Bliss Abyss, Ringlet, Bubble Dagger, and the Online Company. Show starts at 8 o'clock, and tickets are $15.
What a deal. Thank you, Strychnine. Dayton, would you like to do the next one?
Noise Pop presents Winston Surf Shirt and Cardboard People at the Rickshaw Stop, 7 p.m. $20 advance tickets, $25 at the door.
Shout out Cardboard People, Jim and you Knockout. We love you. We love you, Cardboard People. Would you like to do one, Angel?
Is it this bottom one?
Let's see. After the Cardboard People.
All right. We have we have A Doll's Demise, Paperface, and June. I'm assuming it's how you spell it. Joone.
Yes.
I think it's June.
Yes.
Album release tour at Stay Gold Deli at 6 p.m. Tickets are $10. I love Stay Gold.
We love Stay Gold. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Also, I didn't mention all ages, so maybe it is all ages.
Stay Gold is typically all ages. Yeah. It wasn't listed on the flyer, so that's why I didn't add it to my list. Yeah. But yeah, Stay Gold is typically all ages. Yeah. But you never ask Stay Gold. You never know. You never know.
Okay, don't sell booze there. You'll be fine.
It's a deli.
Yeah, a deli. What are they gonna do? Spike the sandwiches? This is gonna be fine.
Stay Gold has delicious sandwiches. Stay Gold is about to celebrate, I think, their 10-year anniversary this month, which is very cool. Congratulations to Stay Gold. Yeah. Also, hey, Noise Pop presents one of our favorite artists. Shannon Shaw and friends are playing at KQED Live at KQED Commons, 7 p.m. One tier of tickets is already sold out, but the tickets are still available, are between $30 and $55. Shannon Shaw, an absolute Bay Area legend. We love it. Friday, the 27th of February is a huge night. I had a very difficult time choosing what shows I wanted to feature, but luckily Chi is here to help me out with some of the sickest shows in the Bay Area.
Yeah, for Noise Pop, we've got Clipping, Open Mike Eagle, Cooling Prongs, J Walt, MPHD, and that's all at the UC Theater. That show's at 8 o'clock, and tickets are $45.
Open Mike Eagle is a show.
Yeah, Open Mike Eagle is amazing.
Absolutely. Anything else for us on Friday?
That's it.
Okay, cool. Hey, we better get ready for this one. Woo! Laughs with benefits in conjunction with the Black Organizing Project present All Black Comedy, Black History, Black Futures, featuring Ryan Holloway, Rec Rude, Jamar Pitts, Thelonious Johnson, Donovan Robertson, and AK, and our friend Dayton D. Dayton, why should we go to this show?
Because you're going to help build Black community power, and it's going to be hella sick.
Fuck yeah.
It's at Ramsey's Art Garden in Oakland, 7:30 p.m., and it's $12. What a great price. And
Great. 20 at the door.
20 at the door. If I pay 20 at the door, where does this money go? Into your pocket?
It's going to go into the Black Organizing Project as part of their mission of building Black community power. So it's going to help pay organizers. It's going to help be able to youth education. It's going to help build social programs, specifically in Oakland, East Oakland, the Black community. So it's going to go to a good cause and maybe also cover some of the talent, you know, because the talent, I also have to pay them too, you know, because most of these comics, we make trash. So with Laugh and Benefits, we try to pay at least like a basically working wage. It's still mostly trash, but it's not like garbage. You feel me?
I feel you. And talent is a good cause as well too. So let's hear it. Thank you, Dayton, for putting on cool stuff. Also on Friday, we got another Noise Pop Happy Hour at Bender's Bar and Grill, this time presented by Balanced Breakfast and ARC Law Group. They have got the homie Lil MC playing with Frisco Baby, DVX, Mamma Mia, and Moon Lust. And Stefan Aronson is going to be there hosting. So fucking cool. 5 to 8 p.m. and it is free. Also, we were so honored. Our final episode of last season on What's Poppin' featured one of my favorite hip-hop artists of all time, Lyrics Born. Lyrics Born was actually on this couch, talked to us, spread his wisdom, and made us laugh. So this gets the big woo! Noise Pop presents Lyrics Born with Seiji Oda and Trackademics at Gray Area, 5 to 8 p.m. Oh no, excuse me, 8 o'clock. $32.88 advance. Lyrics Born, I'm so stoked for this show. There is a venue in Richmond that I haven't been to yet called the Planetarium, and I want to check it out. Would one of you like to read that for us?
All right. So Friday, 27th of February, Ragtag Show presents Loud Graves, Loud Life, One Armed Joey, and Blaming You at the new venue, the Planetarium in Richmond. Doors are at 7 p.m. Tickets are $12, and it's all ages.
Yeah. Can I just say that I love looking at the lineups around the Bay Area because so many of these bands have been the house band on What's Poppin' or have played another show here at the complex. And Loud Graves was a house band last year, so that's so fucking cool. Angel, would you like to do?
Also love for Loud Graves.
Yeah,
Loud Graves is awesome, yeah.
Young Dubliners with the Hooks and the Quiet Men, a night of Celtic rock. Oh my God, that's fucking cool. Bottom of the Hill, 8 o'clock, $30 in advance, $40 at the door.
Yeah, Young Dubliners is fucking awesome. I absolutely love me some Celtic music.
Get some river dancing going.
We're going to have to edit that out. That is highly offensive to the Irish diaspora. Ghost Cat disagrees. Okay, bring up Inner Steve because I need to rationalize what I just said right now. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. Anyways, this is actually a big one for me too. Friday is such a stacked night. 1015 Folsom, such a dope spot in San Francisco. They've got Peekaboo playing a 360-degree set with Born, Wormhole, Secret Recipe, Kimothy Leary, Shadow Spirit. The Chameleonaire, Australia, and many more. This is going to be such a dope fucking show at 10:15, 10 p.m. It's tiered ticketing. Tickets start at like $31 to $43, and they may go up from there. Get your tickets right now, folks. That is going to be such a sick show with Peekaboo. I'm loving the thunder that's coming from the stage. You know, this is really adding to the atmosphere. Now, we have several correspondents here at What's Poppin'. And for the folks that may not have met all of our correspondents, I would like to introduce you to one of our correspondents who is a hardworking hospitality worker. This is from Sonoma County Sounds. Adrian is with us.
Hey Steve, what's poppin'? I'm just getting off my shift. I'm gonna go outside and tell you about some shows.
Please, yeah.
All right, I'm outside. February 27th, our friend Casey Turner over at Hot Bunk in Sebastopol is bringing you an amazing show with two bands, the Jordan Tice Band and then Water Tower. This night is going to be bringing you some folk, bluegrass, some blues, and even some punk rock. 21 and over show, doors open at 7. The show starts at 8 p.m. and depending if you get general admission or seats, it will kind of range on pricing. It's going to be about $22 for that general admission, and then seats are going to be about $30. Seats are limited right now, so jump on there, get those tickets, and I'll see you there.
Absolutely. Thank you, Adrian. Everyone call us Sonoma County Sounds. Repping the North Bay. Now, this is what I've been waiting for, too, because we have another wonderful, wonderful correspondent who's actually in studio. You know, she's been working chat all night. If you've been chatting with the Complex SF, you've been talking to the one and only Kate Vale, our heavy music correspondent. Kate, what's poppin'?
Hello, here we are. So excited to see you, Steve.
Yeah, me too,
and
Kate.
Yeah, I got a show for us on Friday the 27th at First Church of the Buzzard. We have Corpse Gutter, Piss Baptism, Bastards of Satan, and Ancient Rage. This is going to be an all-ages show at First Church of the Buzzard. Awesome place. $15 and doors at 7. Show at 8 o'clock. And you're going to get ready for some thrash, death metal, and some black grind. So it's going to be an amazing time.
Kate, can I just interrupt you real quick and say that I am envious of your position as our heavy music correspondent, because heavy music has some of the best band names that exist.
It's kind of what I kind of made my own role to take control of that.
Hard,
Piss Baptism fucks
hard.
It goes along with your username. Piss stains.
Oh, that's right. Piss stains.
Piss bands are just off the chain. Piss brave, baptism.
I would say they're golden, Kate.
Piss
You know what I mean?
Might deal with a hotel in Russia.
Do you got something else for
I
us on
have
Friday?
one more show, yes.
Please.
I do. And this is going to be over on Cityside here at Neck of the Woods. We have Iron Front, Doomsday, and Death by Stereo. What? And a Wilhelm Scream. This is going to be an all-ages show at Neck of the Woods per usual, and 22 in advance, 25 at the door, and show starts at 7 o'clock.
Hell yeah, let's hear it for Kate Vale, everybody. We love you, Kate. We absolutely love you. And if anyone wants to talk to Kate, she's on the chat right now. In fact, New Jersey Wildcat says, there's the beautiful Kate, and a bunch of hearts. I agree, absolutely. We love you, Kate. Thank you so much. It is Saturday and another super stacked day. I don't even know how to choose what we're going to do here, but I'm going back to Binder's Bar and Grill for another Noise Pop Happy Hour presented by Text Me Records. This is going to be sick. Jaw Dropped, Taifa Nia, and Sarah Coolidge are playing 5 to 8 p.m., and it is free. It is going to be so good. And I have an early show alert, because Noise Pop presents at Bottom of the Hill, Illuminati Hotties, playing with Pity Party and Buzzed Light Beer. It's 2:30 p.m., $27.50 advance, $33 at the door. Illuminati Hotties is actually playing 2 shows that day, but the later show is sold out. So get your tickets to the early show right now, everybody. Chi, what's popping on Saturday the 28th?
On Saturday the 28th, Frack and Professor Gable, a family not a group, are putting together the Weather Report Cypher at Mo Green's. And that's at 2 p.m. I believe that it's free as long as you buy something.
Hell yeah, and I'm going to use the predictor here to see if I should go to that show. That's a fucking yes.
Absolutely.
That's a fucking yes. You got anything else?
That's it.
Okay, sick. Hey, I'm going to run through these real quick because our buddy Hojo from George Jr. and the 911s, who just played here on Talkin' Schmidt, is presenting at Peacock Lounge The Ticks, all the way from Los Angeles, Buddy Crime from Los Angeles, and 9 Dog Dick. It is 7 p.m., $13, but it's not a fluff. No one's turned away, and it is all ages at Peacock Lounge. Also, another veteran of the complex, the Candy Whips are playing with Mirthquake and Sutros at the Store Club in Oakland. 8 o'clock, $12 advance, $15 at the door. Get yourself to Oakland, folks. Does everyone want to scream with me on this one? Because I'm really excited about this. Okay. Let's all. Noise Pop presents one of the coolest artists in the Bay Area right now, Hugo de la Lune. I saw Hugo perform at Poolside Poets at their new space at St. Joseph's Art Center, and it was, I wanted to cry, I wanted to laugh. It was so beautiful. Hugo is an absolutely amazing artist. You have to check out Hugo. Playing at SF Jazz, 2 shows on Saturday, 7 p.m. and 8:30 p.m., and it's $34. Hugo, please keep being you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Sunday is the last day of Noise Pop. We're gonna miss you, Noise Pop, but we still gonna have fun because Noise Pop presents Viotis Latchison, an amazing jazz musician, playing with John Palowich, Kevin Person, Julio Seto, and Sheldon Alexander, once again at SF Jazz. 2 shows, 6 p.m. and 7:30 p.m., and it's $34. Viotis, we want to get you into the studio. This is my pitch to you, Viotis. We want to get you on What's Poppin'. So let's hear it for Viotis. And I'm going to ask, I'm going to do this one real quick. Noise Pop and KALW presents Roger Facher. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, Roger. Playing with Zola, Rickshaw Stop, 7 p.m., $25 advance, and $30 at the door. And it's all ages. Yeah, I'm going to look at that right now, George, because I missed something. Can we hear it for George S. Rosenthal? Always coming through. We got a big show at Mabuhay Gardens in the afternoon. Mabuhay is back, everybody. Yes. This is the Punk Rock Turns 50 show. Saturday, February 28th, $20 in advance. There's an oral history panel, a video presentation. There's going to be pizza from Tony's, Napolitana. Pizza. I Hate Records and V-Veil, Search and Destroy. Punk Majesty, we love Punk Majesty, the fashion label, will be vending. You got to get out there to Mabuhay Gardens. Let's hear it for the folks that are making that happen. And sorry that I read that one kind of poorly, but I actually also have dyslexia too.
Yeah, let's go.
You should. That's why I write in a way that only I can read. Hey, we talked about Ivy Room earlier, and we're going to go back to Ivy Room because Cider Up Shows presents Valfest, featuring SF Rejects, Hyperdrive Kittens, Class of 77, Rupe Tarpeya, and DJ Bedraggled. 6 p.m., $12. Wow, folks. We've made it through an entire week of shows.
Woo!
Nice. But we have a policy here at What's Poppin' that if 2 of our brave guests can step up to our arcade machine and beat our favorite game, Pit Fighter, then we will not do the second week of shows. So I need the 2 best video game players that we have to volunteer. Otherwise, I'm going to start volunteering people to go up there arbitrarily. Angel is already volunteering.
If I'm not answering emails, I'm
and we got Steve from Violet Thrones. Now,
it's not worth it, Steve.
before we tuck in here, just want to help you guys out a little bit. You are not going to fight each other. You're going to work together to beat the executioners. Okay, so blue joystick is blue pants, red joystick is red pants. George S. Rosenthal is going to help you get set up. So work together in tandem to beat the executioners. We got our start on Twitch, and so we're contractually obligated to have video game content on here. So Steve and Angel, let's step on up there.
Which pants do you want?
Blue.
Blue pants. I think.
I will also make a suggestion. That green button comes in real handy.
Okay.
So George is going to get you started. Let's everybody get ready to go to witness Pit Fighter, featuring AngelTortured and Steve of Violet Throne.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Now we need to send all the best.
Red Van, get him!
Noble Sandwiches says kick him in the nads. I absolutely agree. Let's go, everybody. Let's give him some. Let's give him some encouragement here. I'm telling you, the green button, folks. The green button. Hayden is coming down for moral support. We're doing well, everybody. We're doing well. No, okay, well, encourage Angel. Encourage Angel now. Don't give up. No, don't give up. You're still going. You're still going. You're still going. Wait. We lost the whole 10 seconds. Oh
my God.
Let's hear it for our valiant competitors. Wow, let's hear it for our valiant competitors. We are very proud of you.
I'm so proud of you.
We are very, very proud of you.
That was stressful. I was really feeling for you.
I was playing it a little bit before the show started.
Hey, okay.
But I want to hear the next week because a lot of Gilman shows.
Well, I was going to say the bad news is that you lost, but the good news is that we got to do a whole other week of shows.
This one.
Congratulations, everybody. I do got to shout out New Jersey Wildcat, says, I'll beat them. And according to the stream last night, Freestyle Flow Fest, New Jersey Wildcat says that they are actually good at Pit Fighter. So New Jersey Wildcat, when you come out here to San Francisco, we'll see if you can cash the check that your mouth is writing. You know what I mean? There's a challenge for you. Anyways, cool. Did I do that other... Sonoma County Sounds? No, we still got one on Sunday, everybody. You know, I had that booze earlier, so I'm a little out here. But hey, Sunday, 1st of March, Adrian of Sonoma County Sounds is back. Hi, Adrian.
Steve, one of the things that's popping up this way is live music at wineries. On March 1st, Torrey Farms will have Christian Dupree. He plays the cello, the guitar, and he's going to just set the mood for their beautiful view on the terrace. They we'll have by the glass wine, bottles of wine, and wood fire oven pizza. It's going to be $15, and it's from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. So it's definitely something to go check out.
I would love to sip some wine and see that show. Thank you, Adrian. Okay, it's Monday the 2nd of March. Chi.
On Monday, March 2nd, you can go to Desi's Lounge for Mr. Fab's Music Mondays. Nitty420, who was on Freestyle Flow Fest last night, he's always killing it out there. So, yeah, doors are 8 o'clock, and it's free.
I want to remind everybody that we are sponsored by Tootsie Rolls tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so if anyone hasn't had their Tootsie Rolls, we can pass those around. Does the band need more Tootsie Rolls? I'm afraid to injure you up there.
Again.
Okay, I'm going to try to make it through the little gap here. There you go.
It's good.
Ghost Cat wants some Tootsie Rolls too. Ghost Cat? Ghost Cat? Ghost Cat? Ghost Cat, here, catch Ghost Cat, catch.
There you go, Ghost Cat.
Oh. Ghost Cat is very happy.
It's the offering.
Now the real question is, should I try to read this next show with a Tootsie Roll in my mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to do these people dirty,
Do
but
it.
hey, Golden Voice presents. It's Tootsie Roll night, so I have to do this. I am sorry, because Golden Voice presents Natalie, Jane, and Colby. This is a night of some cool pop music at Great American Music Hall, 8 o'clock. Starts at $40, or if you want the full VIP experience, you can pay $216. Welcome to San Francisco, everybody.
Welcome.
VIP.
That's why we live in the East
I
Bay.
need to do the Heimlich on you.
Cheaper than
I do know the Heimlich.
Yeah,
so
she might
I can
have to
save
do it.
you.
Thank you. Now that we're past the point where we can edit my hot take out when we post that, fuck that show. $216 for
Fucking stupid.
No,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was just saying, I was just like, that's why we go to shows in the East Bay.
I mean, is Jeff Epstein gonna be there? What the fuck? What's going on? 260? What the hell?
Gilman shows, like, the most expensive Gilman show we've had is $35. Like,
And you can volunteer to get in.
You can volunteer to get in. Like,
You don't have to pay that.
yeah. Pitch. If you want to see a free Gilman show, you just show up an hour before.
Yeah, and I just got to shout out the chat because Danny Corona is saying everyone's rolling here. Jeez, we
I
are
wish I was
rolling.
This
We
is
are
what it's like at
rolling.
Gilman
I wish I was
Street.
rolling.
Well, here, have more Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, fuck.
There.
Because they're a Tootsie Roll!
Everybody do that Tootsie Roll.
I did kind of,
Get the pun.
I did kind of forget how good Tootsie Rolls are.
Yeah.
It's been
It's
years. They
chocolate
are
taffy.
delicious. Yeah. Wow, wild stuff,
Salt,
folks.
more chocolate.
Sorry, this is kind of what
I
the Gilman
literally
office
just
is like.
said that when
Kane
Steve.
said, Steve.
Hey.
Exactly.
Would you?
Kind of glizzy shaped.
You're
Yeah,
just
well,
hungry.
thank you,
I
everybody.
just want a San Francisco street dog, okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's it?
More like
6th
one
Street
last
is
night.
right here. This is where you get San Francisco street dogs.
Fuck yeah.
We're right here.
Two and a taco.
Yeah, honestly.
After's gonna go crazy.
All right, yeah, we're...
So many of our friends have gotten street dogs right here on 6th Street.
And fucking crack, too.
Hey, it's fentanyl. It's 2026. All right.
Wait.
The time.
I thought street dog was slang for crack.
No, that's like street dog is a sling for turning it on the corner.
No.
Sorry.
I love our guest. It is Tuesday, the 3rd of March, and at the Knockout, Persephone.
Yes!
Beautiful name is playing with Secret Family, Wild Metonia, and Lean 2. This is going to be fucking 6, 7 p.m. $10 at the Knockout. Let's get out there. And now, finally, you guys don't have to deal with me anymore because our wonderful Kate Vale is back. Kate, what's poppin'? Yeah, we're gonna figure this out. Stuff happens. Kate is so psychedelic. We're all on it.
Yeah, we must have got a street dog earlier.
Can we chant? Can we chant?
All right. We're at bottom of the hill.
Hey!
And
We
have
manifested
a
that
pretty
together.
Psychedelic hit, show over there with Psychic Hit,
Yeah.
Early Moods, and Witchcraft. This is going to be amazing, stoner, psychedelic, the way we like it. Show over at Bottom of the Hill. It is all ages, 27 in advance, 32 at the door, and doors at 7, show at 8. And I do have another show for you. over
Please.
At Spats in Oakland.
Ooh. Yeah.
Bongfather, Soul Seller, and Worshipper. There's going to be doom and heavy rock, and it's didn't have too much detail. So just have fun over there at Spats. I really want to check out Spats, and I can't wait to go check it out.
Spats is fucking rad. I was there a few weeks ago. It's a really great place. And in fact, Kate, did you know that next episode of What's Poppin', we are going to have Bebout from Spats right here on the show. So how fucking cool is that?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I love Bebout.
Yeah.
Golden Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I used to perform at Golden Bowl a lot.
Yeah.
Fucking love that dude.
We had him on last year,
Golden Bowl.
and now he's coming back. So we're super
Fuck
stoked about that.
yeah.
Yeah, Bebout fucking rules, dude. And Spats is actually a really cool space. If you haven't been there,
Also,
you gotta
Jason
go there.
Bebout
yeah.
is a Gilman OG.
Yeah, for real. A music legend.
Yeah.
Yes, a punk rock legend. Thank you, Kate. Okay, Chi, it's Wednesday. What's poppin'?
Yeah, if it's Wednesday, you can go to Cali's Sports Bar in Berkeley, Coffrey J, DJ Lex Level, and the whole Hip Hop for the Future crew $300 on the line for the best written verse. I haven't seen the topic for this one yet, but check their Instagram, find out, and go win some money.
Hell yeah, win some money. I love this. Also, Wednesday, we're going back to Bottom of the Hill for Matt Pryor, Silverware, and Small Uncle, which is one of my aspirations to be a small unk. 8 o'clock, 21 advance, and 25 at the door.
That's that one right here. This is small unk.
Strychnine wants to be a small unk. And also, I love Kilowatt so much, and everybody that works there and everybody that goes so hard for the local community. And on Wednesday, they've got the wind-ups, Civic, and letter writers. It's at 7 p.m. and it's the best price ever because it is free! We are doing so good. Hey, it's Thursday, the 5th of March, and it's the BFF.FM Super Schmackdown, featuring the Goods, Tony J, and Rhymies at the Knockout, 8 o'clock for $10. BFF.FM, we love you. And this one, I gotta shout out the homie Enzo, because he reached out to us and asked us to add this to the list. Spoonbenders, Enzo's band Heat, and Med School are playing at the legendary Bottom of the Hill, 8 o'clock, $17 advance, and $20 at the door. Heat is such a good band. Get out there.
Bring the heat.
And once again, we have a veteran of What's Poppin' because one of our favorite artists, Gabby Bravo, is playing with Tapes and the Four Bin. This is presented by Psyched Records at Eli's Mile High Club in Oakland, 8 o'clock, $15 advance, $20 at the door. That is such a good deal to see Gabby Bravo and these other acts. Get out there.
Go support Eli's.
Support Eli's. Absolutely.
Say
Local 500 presents on Thursday, the 5th of March, First Thursdays Function 500, featuring Kimo Sabe and Queenie from Beat Freaks, and also Agripol and Panderer. This is at Public Works, 9 p.m. It's $10 at the door. I was at a local 500 Presents show at Public Works a couple of weeks ago, and you folks are doing really good stuff. Keep it up. This is going to be the new Thursday spot. I'm telling you, everybody. Keep doing what you're doing, Local 500. It's really good. It's really good. Did you want to add any Gilman shows? Because you have so many Gilman shows.
Yeah, well,
But I guess not on this Friday. I got some coming up, but
ours are, so we had to cancel our Friday show, but we have that weekend though, Saturday and Sunday are going to be pretty big.
okay, let's wait on that. But also, I think I missed. Oh no, because Sunday is the awards.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you for that. Hey, I've got another big shout. Because I love an artist called Z-Man. And Z-Man is doing an in-store performance and album signing featuring Lil Flower Nasty, D-Wiz, Kate La D, DJ Paz, Tahaj the First, and Sick YG. This is at Amoeba Music. It's at 5 p.m. and it's free. And you got to buy a copy of Z-Man's album, Animal Slavery. It's like the only vegan-based hip-hop album that I've ever heard. Get it signed by Z-Man, and go out there, and it's free, folks. Amoeba Music.
Amazing. I love that.
Who is a fan of breakfast?
Breakfast.
I forget to eat most days.
Okay. Okay.
Every meal is mine is breakfast. If you don't eat.
Well, Alvy and the Breakfast Pigs are playing at Bottom of the Hill with Treasures and Extra Extra. 8 o'clock, 15 advance, 18 at the door.
Oh, yeah, breakfast.
And Chi, I think you got something sick for us on Friday.
Oh, absolutely. On Friday, March 6th, we've got the Out Cold Tour featuring Greaves, Blueprint, and Ben Shelton. That is $29.89 at the Independent, and it starts at 9 o'clock.
Hell yeah. And I do gotta say, we got a message in the chat for Chi. K-Dub 5001 says, dope MF Doom shirt, Infinite.
Hey, I was gonna say that. Good one.
I was thinking about MF Doom when we were talking about Open Mike Eagle earlier, because there's a really great song with both of them on it off, I think, the Czarface meets Doom album.
I
So
did
good.
not know that Open Mike Eagle worked with MF Doom.
It's such a good song. His verse actually steals the show.
Hey, you learn something every day, don't you, folks? And I can't wait to learn what's happened on Saturday, the 7th of March. Gee, what's poppin'?
On March 7th, the Kev Choice Ensemble is live at SF Jazz presenting Midnight Marauders, the Tribe Called Quest album. They'll be doing a tribute to that, 2 shows, 7 o'clock and 8:30. Tickets are $34.
What a deal for that show. That's going to be fucking great. We're doing so good, everybody. I'm really excited. I'm really excited that I have to scream into my ice cream cone microphone. Angel Tortured Productions presents Jacob the Horse, Crying for Kafka, Emergency Broadcast System, and the Disrespecters. This is going to be such a sick show at 924 Gilman Street in Berkeley. The proceeds are going to go to the Immigrant Families Defense Fund. It's at 7 p.m. and it's $15. Angel Tortured is right here. Why should we go to this show?
I was about to say, if you're not racist, go to it. Well, we really need, obviously, shit that's happening lately, like as much as that we can to support our, California, fucking families out here. Come to the show. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Don't be racist. Show up.
Let's hear it for that.
Come on, guys.
All right. Okay, putting everyone on the spot. Is there anyone we can be bigoted against?
The government. I was gonna say giant orange fat fuckers. I mean, you got to be careful what you say. I'm on that conspiracy track of careful what you say. The government might show up. Yeah, silence is deceased. But yeah.
Okay.
I think we could be, that's kind of part of punk rock, is to be bigoted against being intolerant to intolerance.
You can be bigot to bigots.
Yeah,
Here we go. I like this. You see? Now, I thank you all for bearing with me, because that was a tough question, and right now I need to rationalize myself, and I think Inner Steve is going to come.
That's how
And Inner Steve, look, man, no, I don't feel good about asking that question. No matter what you say, no, I'm not the best, Inner Steve. No, I'm not. Okay, anyways, Inner Steve, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't need you anymore. No more rationalization for your pal Steve Ward Moore. Hey, Art Don't Sleep and the UC Theater present Jazz is Dead, a live performance by Cochimea. This is going to be so fucking cool at Ivy Room in Albany, 7 p.m., $30. Doing cool stuff out there, everybody. Let's get it. I'm going to give another big shout. One of our favorites, our friend Kat Robichaux's Misfit Cabaret is presenting the Misfit Cabaret Circus, featuring Kat Robichaux, Brendan Getzel, Adam Dragland, Jordan, and all your darling misfits. This is a wild circus, everybody, and I got to warn everyone that there's actually going to be a live piercing happening on stage and stuff like that. You got to be prepared for this. Great American Music Hall. Doors are at 7 p.m. Tickets start at $100, and if you want the full VIP table for 4 people, it's $600. This gets the What's Poppin' stamp of approval, because we love Kat Robichaux's Misfit Circus. Thank you so much, Kat and Jordan and all the whole team. Violet Thrones is one of the best house bands we've had, because you guys can do it all. A little bit of blues stuff, a little bit of everything. Next, I want to hear some reggae. That's my challenge to you. Let's hear some reggae. Okay. No, you'll do it. I know you're going to do it. Okay, so, hey, Adrian from Sonoma County Sounds is back. Adrian, what's poppin'?
Steve, on March 7th, Jam Cellar is bringing one rockin' show over at Uptown Theater in Napa. Silver Sun Pickups with special guest Pure Hex. I'm telling you, this show's gonna rock. It starts, doors open at 6:30, starts at 7 p.m. It is 12 and over, and it ranges, depending where you sit, from $94 to $153. So check it out, go rock out. It's the
Absolutely.
end of my shift,
Hey,
and it's National Hospitality Day, so it's time to have a drink.
Cheers,
Adrian. Thank you so much, Adrian. And shout out Pure Hex. They are a local Bay Area band making good opening for Silver Sun pickups. That's so fucking cool. Saturday the 7th, Kate, do you got something for me? Please, I need Kate Vale.
Can't wait to hear what name it is.
Of course, I have something for you and everyone over at DNA Lounge. We have Narcotic Wasteland. Hate the band, Incantation, and Belphegor. This is going to be an amazing show, and get ready for some death and black metal. Just corpse paint all your stuff on and just hope for the best. It's going to be great. This show is going to be $30 in advance, $40 at the door, all ages, and doors at 6, show at 6:30.
Thank you, Kate Vale. Kate, will you come down after the show and say hi to everybody down here, please?
I'll think about it. Yes.
Love you, Kate. Thank you so much. I want to shout out the chat real quick.
March 7th, Jam
because
Sellers
that's my
one
bad.
rockin'
my bad,
show
my
over
bad.
at Uptown
We'll
Theater
kill
in
that real
Napa.
quick.
Silver
Wait
Sun.
a second. There we go. Look, I think I figured it out, George. Thank you. Hey, I got to shout out the chat because Lucas Paducah says, "Can Violet Thrones play my funeral?"
Absolutely.
$20. What a deal. Amazing.
Lucas.
Oh, Wiggy says, "Glued to my seat." Thanks, Wiggy. Hell yeah, I love that. Okay, hey, it's Sunday, the 8th of March. Gee, there can't be any fucking hip hop or anything going on Sunday. Well, we're lucky that there is because Professor Gable, one of the dopest MCs to bless the Check the Rhyme showcase here at the Complex, is performing with DJ Jima, Moonsick, Nevaeh Travis, Pack God, and that's at 125th Street in Santa Rosa. Whoa. Tickets are $15 at the door, and it's at 7 p.m.
Pizza, pizza.
Woo! Hell yeah! Oh, there it is.
Oh, it brings me back to living in Humboldt. Reggae on the river.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Dude, let's hear from Violet Thrones. You really can do anything. Maybe you'll have a future as a vampire reggae band.
Vampires on the River.
Vampires on the River?
I grew up in Humboldt County, so we had reggae on the river. So.
But isn't Vampires on the River just the plot of Twilight Saga?
There's not really a lot of. I mean, I guess Washington, but they're on the coast.
You're thinking of True Blood.
Oh, I'm thinking of True Blood. There we go.
Like
Thank you for
Louisiana.
correcting me.
Yeah, I can't see
There's the bio.
Yeah.
On the bio.
Uh-oh, Inner Steve is coming back. I'm trying to rationalize getting that wrong. Oh, boy. Okay, and moving on Sunday, Class Trader Records presents a solidarity show for women and child refugees on International Women's Day with Ulysses, Id and the Egos, Big Green, A Doll's Demise, and Dead Gray Dove, which I think is their first show, Stay Gold Deli, Oakland, 6 p.m., $10, not a flop. Go out there and get their solidarity, my friends.
Pizza, pizza.
Oh my God, I love this pizza button so much.
Pizza, pizza.
Okay, let me move on. Hey, also on Sunday, Hangtown is playing with the homies Daisy and Insides at the Knockout, 5 to 9 p.m. Matinee show, $10. And I think we've got one more show from our friend Lindsay at Beat Scout. Lindsay, what's poppin'?
On Sunday, March 8th, there is a great farewell show / party for the Parkside. Very sad, but the show's going to be great. Local 60s garage rock group The Boars are headlining, and they are joined by Hunting Lions and Tectonics and DJs Dion Garcia and Dr. Scott. The show is from 4 to 7 p.m., and it's free. So go out there and say goodbye to another great venue, the Parkside, before it is replaced by sad, sterile condos.
Yeah.
Thank you for the show, Lindsay, and also thank you for making me feel sad. But we love you, Lindsay. Everybody follow Beat Scout. Hey,
It is Monday, the 9th of March, and you are not going to do anything else other than tune right back in here to the Complex SF on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram for the next episode of What's Poppin' live at the Complex. We are going to have from Spats Berkeley, Jason Bebout, from Abu Raya Fried Chicken, Adachi Hero Yuki is in the house, and also one of my favorite promoters and DJs, V-Rock, is in the house, and we're gonna have a very special surprise musical guest for you, and we're gonna be celebrating Panic Day! And also Get Over It Day, National Meatball Day, National Napping Day, and Barbie Day. So come on back, tune back in here to the Complex, and watch the next episode of What's Poppin'. In fact, watch all of our shows. Talkin' Schmidt, which I forgot to shout out, but we'll take care of that later. All of Cheese shows, Check the Rhyme, and Freestyle Flow Fest, the Toys Rap Battle League. Hey, look everybody, we did it. We did it, and we are doing really good on time. So let's hear it for us.
Come out to the Gilman Awards.
I am filled up to here with gratitude, and now it is time that I express my gratitude to our wonderful guests, AngelTortured and Strychnine from 924 Gilman Street. How do we follow you and find out all the cool things you're doing?
Get on our Instagram, 924 Gilman Street.
Yeah, you can follow on 924 Gilman Street. Also, join our Discord server if you want to get involved. That is a huge push all the time. If you want to get into free shows, we want volunteers. The shows happen because we have volunteers. If we don't show up, then there's no shows. So come volunteer, get involved. So yeah, follow the Instagram, 924 Gilman, and get on the Discord.
And may I suggest that because you two are such cool humans, why not follow Strychnine at piss.stains on Instagram, which is a great handle. And why not follow AngelTortured at AngelTortured_productions. Find out all the cool stuff they're doing. Let's hear it for our friends from 924 Gilman Street. Dayton D, how does everyone follow you and find out the cool stuff you're doing?
Well, you can follow me at Dayton D Comedy on Instagram. You can also follow my production page at Laughs W Benefits, both at Instagram. Eventually, we'll have a website, but that's the main thing. Follow. I post constantly, so and if you DM me, I can always get you into shows for free. So just let me know.
Wow, I'm gonna DM you, Dayton. Absolutely.
The thing is, I tell people that, and literally, like nobody does. Like it's insane. Like the show doing on Friday, one person has been like, "Can I get in for free?" It's like, really? That's all? That's all? Only one of you want free shit? Black people don't trust free shit. That's what I found out. We don't. That's why we don't get the flu vaccine. You know, we don't trust that it's free at Walgreens. Oh, you're just gonna give us free at Walgreens? Or just to wait in line? Yeah, fuck you. This whole thing goes back to all kinds of vaccines, but I'm not gonna get into that.
Can I give you my perspective?
Yes.
Your eyes are so deep and wise that it's kind of intimidating, dude. So, like, maybe people are like, well, anyways, I'm just going to say that. I'm going to put that out there. Thank you, Dayton D, for being with us. Hey, I'm going to go up to Kate Vale because she's here. Kate Vale, how does everyone follow you and find out the cool stuff you're doing?
I'm on Instagram, too. New Kate Acola, Kate, the number 8, Acola. And, yeah. That's all. See me at a show. Say hi. Don't give me any concussions, please. Thank you.
We love you, Kate. Thank you so much. To our hip-hop hero, Infinite Chi, how does everyone follow you? Find out what you're doing.
Yeah, go to @check_DA_rhyme. More importantly, hit the link in the bio to join our Discord. And I've never actually announced it before, but I also do have a personal Instagram @chi.infinite. You can connect with me there.
That's where you get all that wisdom and the truth from Chi. Let's hear it for Chi. Our house band, Violet Thrones. How do we follow you and find out all the cool things you're doing?
Instagram is violet.thrones.
That's it, and
you'll
everybody.
find us there everywhere else too.
And everybody catch Violet Thrones on March 22nd at the Ivory Room, on April 14th at the Knockout, and on Summer Solstice at the Great American Music Hall. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, and let's why not thank myself, your pal,
Embrace the trend.
Yeah, look, this shit is not easy, but it's easier because of our wonderful guests, and I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Of course, I am just a human that is on camera. It takes an entire team to make this happen. So let's hear it for Ira Sups on cameras tonight. Ira putting in so much hard work.
Making us look good.
To our new friend Austin upstairs. Austin, what's poppin'? Thank you so much. Of course, none of this would happen without the goth goddess of San Francisco. That is right, my friends, Alana Talbert. And the Jesus of San Francisco, the one and only, the executive producer, the technical director, the proprietor of the complex, George S. Rosenthal. And most importantly, it is to all of you who stick with us at What's Poppin', for following us on Instagram, for growing us organically like we couldn't even believe. We have grown so well organically with never paying for advertisements or anything. And it's because of you for following us and to tuning in. And we have so much sincere love for all of you. Let's get the biggest round of applause for everybody that watches and follows and makes art. Holy fuck, come back on Monday, March 9th for the next episode of What's Poppin'. Are we ready to say goodbye, folks? Is Violet Thrones ready to give us one more of your wonderful, amazing, magical songs? Let's say goodbye, everybody. Let's hear it for Violet Thrones. Bye.
Hey.